Hey, okay. We're testing it out. Before we go through all the trouble of introductions, let's just make sure it works.
Are we here?
Are we here?
It's
We're
working.
here. It looks
We
like we're
look
here.
like we're here.
Okay, it looks
Alec
like we're here.
is not here.
Alec,
But we knew
It
that.
seem-
wait.
Alec is a bunch of flowers.
Oh.
Tonight,
Alec
will be
is a
played
garden.
Yeah, tonight Alec will be played by the garden.
Well, guys, when we do get to playing, it will be some Pathfinder 2nd Edition. This is Stealthy Elf Productions. This is our Heroes of Histaeria Unearthed Inheritance campaign. Adam tried to do an intro. I don't know if it went through. So, Adam, you want to go again?
I don't think so. Hi, my name's Adam, or Mr. Adam. That's MR80DUP, he, they pronouns. I play TTRPGs. That's one thing. I voice act. That's another thing. I cosplay. That's a weirdly big thing, and now I'm engaged. So that's my new fourth thing to add to it. Yeah, I'm getting married at some point when we have money. Said every millennial.
Real.
But yeah, I do a lot of different things on the interwebs, and that's me. Next up is Button.
It's me, Button, and it's always been this way. My pronouns are they, them. I am Blue Button on social media. When not here, see your elf through it. You can find me over on Tales Archived, playing in the Known Realms to Lush campaign, where I am Echinacea Belrose, a little wizard who is really like diving through the polyam at the moment.
This is the point where we would normally have Alec. Oh, I'm not going to try to do his intro. We'll just have him do it when he comes in. Hannah.
I'll do an extra long one.
Go for it.
Hey, what up? I'm Hannah. I'm playing Farryn Balmyar, the farmsteader, ranger, seer, elf, as you can see right there, conveniently located on the screen. I am here in Unearthed Inheritance. I also play Piminia Neckle, everyone's favorite charming gnome bard, in our sister campaign, Sandsea Saga. So check out all our stuff. Give us a like and a follow if you like what you see. And I'm still talking because I'm waiting for Alec to get back. Alec just got a puppy, so he's currently taking his little girl outside to go potty. So
Her name
that's
is
fun.
Mabel.
Mabel, if you're able, please go potty a little bit faster.
I feel like canonically Ta'Rouk believes that Farron's last name is Barnyard. I feel like
think
that
that
is
makes
a
sense.
canonic thing. Is he's never
Yeah.
understood that it's not Barnyard, and like has
Uh-oh.
just constantly called you Barnyard. Just constantly like, oh, it's Barnyard. Yeah, it's Farron Barnyard. I don't know.
Just my
People
friend.
outside of this town are weird.
I'm sure. I'm,
After places.
what if Balmyar is Elven for barnyard?
I like that.
I
Accepted.
think it is.
Yeah.
I think let's roll with that. That's canon now.
Okay.
Which
Just
means,
jot
because
that
I've
down
said
as
in the
canon.
past that Farron's middle name is Barnyard, so that means
Barnyard.
Farron
And
Barnyard Barnyard.
Secretly in Primordial, Farron is actually the word for barnyard. So it's barnyard.
E-I-E-I-O,
If
bitches.
you dissect the languages, you find out that Farron's name actually means barnyard.
I think this.
Little,
Oh my god.
I think
just a little piece of trivia. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go.
Trivia.
Trivia.
I gave Lukavir, Cress's husband, rest in peace, the last name Estuary because I like the idea that he picked it in like a very Game of Thrones style, like name a bastard based on the place where they're like from. So estuary being like the outlet of a river into the sea.
That's awesome. Whoa.
Oh, cool.
That's a really cool fun fact. I had no idea.
That's very fun.
Eee.
That's extra fun.
That is extra.
Fun fact, my last name should be Sand then.
What?
By Game of Thrones, because I'm a bastard from the south, and by Game of Thrones rules, I should be Adam Sand,
Oh.
because I actually am a bastard from the south.
Funny.
That's what me
David,
and my
what's your
friends-
nomenclature fun fact?
I didn't have one. I was gonna rag on Farryn a little bit more.
Of course. Get your own fun fact. That's mine.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just do an introduction instead. Guys, my name is David. My pronouns are he, him. You can catch me here as the Game Master of Unearthed Inheritance, as well as the Game Master of Sandsea Saga, both the post-apocalyptic, high fantasy homebrew campaigns in a homebrew world. And then you can also catch me over at Tales Archived when I play Whistle, the Hobgoblin Fighter, in the Known Realms Telesh campaign.
You've got lore for Whistle. Etymology. Or not etymology, but like behind the name.
For Whistle?
Yeah. Didn't we see it in the flashbacks with Isradon?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because he's whistling as he walked back.
To commit murder.
Yes.
As a baby.
Baby Whistle.
Oh my
Now,
god.
my question to that is, were you whistling the Kill Bill whistle when you went to go commit murder? That's all my brain thinks
should've.
of, is somebody whistling to go commit murder. It's just the Kill Bill.
It's a hobgoblin
Yes,
child
talking
going
about-
over. I think so.
Da, da,
In a recent session of Tales Archived, we saw a multiverse crossover where Nixus, Slug, and Mug were there. So I think there's the
Yeah.
potential for maybe anybody from Telesh to be over. I've been eyeing a few.
Oh my god, give us Lucian.
Hey,
I want to bully
I got a real great half dragon monk
Ansgar.
from Telesh, who kind of just goes along with whatever the fuck you tell him.
Okay, I'll take it.
I love that.
Ansgar is my dumb little monk from that world who
He was so wise.
He's a monk.
He
I think my
had-
wisdom was like the negative stat was his wisdom.
Oh no.
No,
Poor
Int
monk.
was his name.
Oh yeah, it was Int, because he was dumb as shit. Like he was dumb as a sack of rocks.
It was also mine. We were team stupid.
It was great, but we also were team schoolyard special.
What was your character button?
Alex
back. Brian.
Yes.
Alec is
Brian.
back.
Hey, we're
Yeah,
streaming.
Kalstar Cleric.
Did-
who's
did the
good
Uramil.
girl- Did the good girl do the business?
Nope, we're streaming, just so you know.
We announced
We are
the
live.
pupper,
Just,
the pupper drop.
just so you know.
I'm a dad now.
Yeah, we were off for a couple of weeks. Life got crazy. We had
I
engagements
gave
and
birth
puppers.
on Wednesday
To a 10-month-old
to a
lab
10-month-old lab mix. She's my everything.
Can we
David,
see your
scooch to your
face?
right a few inches. Your whole seat. Yeah.
I'll just lean this way. Now I have a chair that I can lean on over here. Okay. Alec, I didn't attempt to do your intro. You want to say who you are? What you do?
Why the fuck not? You know who I am. Hi everybody, my name is Alec. Pronouns he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at Tales Archived. I play Finn Reese here in Heroes of Histaeria, Unearthed Inheritance, and you can find me as the Archivist over at Known Realms Telesh on Tales Archived every Sunday, which means tomorrow.
If you keep, for those of you keeping track of the
I-
days of the week.
Can somebody clip that, because
No.
I wanna use that as your promo for your channel all the time, and that zoomed in.
Your camera saw you doing the thing.
Yeah, I
Done
forgot.
and-
You wiggled your
done.
fingers just enough.
Oh, Adam.
That's all. If I do the L, it'll zoom in on me. It's really
Oh,
fun.
that's fun. Okay. Oh man. All right, guys. Yeah. So, it's been a great time. Engagements, puppers getting engaged. What a time to be alive. Should we?
Should we-
Do you guys want to play some Pathfinder?
Should we?
Is that why
Yeah,
we're
let's
here?
do
Wanna
it.
play some
You
make
just said
believe with some
get on
rules?
call.
Yeah.
Let's
You said
play
get on
make
Everybody get on the call.
believe.
Sure. I was like, yeah, why? What's up? And now we're playing. All right, sure.
I figured, you know, and to just throw that in there while we were here, something to do.
All right.
Okay. All right. So, quick recap, because it's been a minute. At our last session, we began with Cress and Cuthbert taking to the skies for a moment of privacy. Cuthbert revealed his anxieties about the future the party faces as they became more entangled with the various dragons in their orbit. Spurred by fears of his past interactions with other dragons, Cuthbert explained his endorsement of Finn's plan to appeal to a higher power. To accomplish this, Cuthbert opted to enter the Dream and seek the guidance of Farryn, the dream spirit connected to both Cress and himself, to help him commune with Dadril, the god of creation and the progenitor of dragons. A heart-wrenching goodbye ensued as Cuthbert entered into the Pet Cache demiplane, where he would be safe to meditate and dream for extended periods of time. Cress affixed the Pet Cache to their necklace as they rejoined the party on the journey to meet Anatole Iusis, the king of the Sand Sea. At this point, the party ascended onto an elevated ridge and were treated to a view of the Sand Sea stretching out before them. Cress and Farryn noticed several points of interest available to the party. First, the strange towers to the earthen towers to the west that Chimney confirmed would be the rendezvous point with Anatole. They also noticed a few structures to the east, a small collection of buildings on a cliff edge where once a massive bridge of sea-battered stone connected to the beacon of Eliza, the lighthouse temple. That tower having that lighthouse tower standing some miles offshore, being the location of the Axiomites' current base of operations. And finally, to the north, a ship graveyard amongst whose empty hulls rested the Gilman's Venture, a vessel once co-captained by Ramas Odomath, Lycus D. Stratus, and Seywin Zadok. Given the available options before them, the party deliberated about their next course of action. The potential for treasure and the thrill of exploration called to Farryn, who insisted that the party would be best served by exploring the Gilman's Venture. This somewhat in opposition to Cress, who felt the urgency of reuniting with Anatole. Weighing their options, the party decided it would be best to divide their resources and conquer both options. It was decided that Farryn and Ta'Rouk would explore the ship, while Cress and Finn would continue escorting their draconic allies, Chimney the Kobold and Zin the Dragonkin, to their rendezvous with Anatole. Both groups shortly encountered trouble on their paths. Farryn and Ta'Rouk discovered that the Gilman's Venture is not actually empty, but inhabited by large, grotesque, slithering entities capable of spitting acid, while Cress and Finn encountered a tribe of grindylows who appeared to be in league with a giant heap of bloodthirsty seaweed. And that is where we left off amidst combat. And that is where we will resume, kind of, because I think let's start off today's session with... Whoa, hang on. With Farryn.
I thought it was me for a second.
No, it was me. I accidentally minimized Soundtale. We're gonna start off real quick with Farryn and Ta'Rouk, because you guys are not actually in combat anymore. Ignore the water. I can't work that out. But you guys aren't actually in combat. You two defeated your foes, and you are currently in the whole of the Gilman's Venture. Let's move us all over to the map. Let me just get the stream over to the map as well. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
So, Farryn, Ta'Rouk, the two of you have just vanquished a couple of strange creatures that you've encountered here in the hull of the Gilman's Venture. The empty ship creaking all around you. What do you do?
Well, I believe Tolka was just hit by one of these nasty things.
Tolka was.
So, Farryn, first thing she does is rushes over to Tolka and examines her wounds to see how she's doing. Tolka, are you all right? Let me help you. And I take out my healer's kit, and I'll do a medicine check.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, roll your medicine check. Telka's got a couple, you can see a few different spots along your white wolf. It's not hard to find those bloody spots because it shows up pretty great against that stark white coat. You see a couple of pretty nasty injuries. What'd you get? You want to re-roll that?
I'm
or-
gonna use a hero
Okay.
point because I have so many.
I was gonna say a critical fail on a medicine check.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Button
Okay,
nods
that's
and
better.
button nods and like, oh, that's gonna be bad.
25.
That's better. Let's see. What's your rank in medicine?
Green.
Okay, you treat wounds.
That's a critical.
Yeah, that's critical success. For
Unless there are other circumstances, but like baseline, that's a crit.
Mm-hmm. So 4d8 healing.
Oh. She's gonna be just fine. 2, 4, 14, 17. Yep, she's back up to full.
Okay, so this is gonna take about 10 minutes for you to do this. As you're sitting there, just kind of treating those wounds, because you don't have like battle medicine or anything, right?
Mm-mm. It's gonna be 10 minutes.
Okay. Ta'Rouk, what are you doing during
And then
that 10
as I'm
minutes?
doing it, I'll yell over, Ta'Rouk, are you alright?
I'm fine. Yeah. No, this sucks, but I'm fine. Mm-hmm.
Good.
So,
She's sewing. Do
uh,
you see anything useful over there?
and I'm gonna go search around the area that I'm in to see if there's anything useful.
Yeah, so if you're gonna search around, that'll be a perception check.
I can do that.
I hope so.
I'm gonna use a hero point.
Let's get him out. Let's finish those up. Who needs them?
We're starting so heroically.
Shouldn't use the hero point. That's a 12.
Okay. At 12, you're going through here and you find a lot of like, as you're moving through, you find a few different like crates of rope, a couple of, there's some gold on the map, but that's not really there. A lot of this stuff looks like maybe once stored food, right? And as you're kind of digging through it, you can see the food is rotten at this point. The water barrels have been tipped over or leaking, so they're now just empty barrels. You find some twine, some bits of leather, a couple pieces of wood, but nothing too crazy at the moment.
I think like as it's like Ta'Rouk kind of like walks over in his hands over to one of the barrels, like rips the top off, expecting to see something, and it's like, nope, it's just more. Fuck, it's just okay. That's just pushes the barrel over, gets to the next one, rips the top. I was like, this should nope, still the same, and pushes it over. He's just like each time it's just the same thing of like knocks a crate over. He's like, ooh. That kind of looks like potatoes, but I don't know if they're okay. Yep. Nope, it's just gross food over here.
Yep, gross food.
Great.
There, you do notice the staircase that leads up to the upper deck if you choose to take it. And Farryn, there's also one on your side of the broken hull.
I could go up the stairs if you want. I don't know what you're thinking. Is everything okay over there? I can't really.
Oh, yes, we're fine. I'm just patching up Tolka. We'll be alright, though. Feel free to meander upstairs. I'll meet you up there.
And then I meander upstairs.
How far into your 10 minutes of this treat wounds are you going up? Because I mean, it's taking 10 minutes to treat the wounds. Like, theoretically, you could just walk around the whole ship. Like, do you wait till Tulka's better, or are you going?
I wait,
Well,
yeah.
not
I'm
you,
doing 10
Ta'Rouk.
minutes of...
I think I go upstairs.
Like-
Like I probably like halfway through. I would go upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, Ta'Rouk, you
There's
head
a
on
giant
upstairs.
crack through the middle, and Ta'Rouk realizes like if it gets bad, I'll dive back down here.
You just grab your token real quick. Just do a quick copy. And whoa. Settle down. No.
Everybody
Trying to
calm
just
down.
grab I just want to grab. Oh, I see what I have to do. Thanks, Roll20.
Whoa!
Ta'Rouk, you are right here.
Oh damn.
Okay. And you are exploring, you said?
Yeah, I'd explore around here.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Damn it.
Oh.
That is a 25.
Okay, 25 is good because with a 25, as you step in, you realize very quickly that the ground ahead of you, just about here, is in pretty poor shape.
Just about where?
Just about, one sec, there.
Oh, gotcha.
The ground is in pretty poor shape, and with a 25, you do spy that, yeah, had you carelessly stepped onto this, you know, you're a hefty Venaran individual, right? You could have fallen through the ground.
Yeah, I think sort of goes, seen that before. I think it's very like reminiscent of like him climbing trees and seeing the condition of wood, of a like limb that he wants to grab, and it's that like, man, I've fallen for that before, as he like just hops onto the wall for a second, like lands on the other side, and keeps like looking around at everything.
And also with your 25, I know you did a great description of like climbing around.
Oh, yeah.
But you are also going to spy a couple of slithery tails. They appear to be asleep, as there are 3 other of those grotesque, those strange slug-like abominations. But they are, at the moment, they are just kind of like wrapped up into like those little nooks and crannies, but you can just kind of see the tails kind of slithering out. You can kind of hear like a raspy breathing. They seem unaware of your presence.
I think like Ta'Rouk like walks up, sees the thing, and goes to jump, and as he's like on the wall, that's when he sees the other 3 and like climbs back down very quietly and just goes, okay, and like goes back down the stairs again and is like, so Farryn, there's 3 more of those fuckers up there, and I don't want to deal with that on my own, if I'm being completely honest with you.
Understood. I'm almost done.
Yeah, okay, and just pops a squat on the staircase and is just sitting there waiting.
All right.
Very, very reminiscent of a stoop kid sitting on the stoop.
Stoop kid on the stoop. Okay. Yeah. So the last 5 minutes of Farryn healing up goes by. Ta'Rouk, you're keeping watch, right? None of those creatures appear to become alerted to your guys' presence.
So if that's the case, I think I'll maybe try to creep upstairs quietly and see if I can look around for supplies without waking them.
Sure. Okay. So go ahead. You can climb the stairs, and you will be right over here. Aaron. You can, if Tulka's following you, you can go ahead and bring Tulka along too. What's your stealth modifier, Farryn? And Ta'Rouk, you going with?
Yes.
Okay. What's your stealth modifier?
I don't think 12. Plus
12? Okay.
13.
13.
And then Tolka's is... New skills. Also 13.
Okay. All right. The 3 of you are able to enter the room. And as you like creep up the stairs, you can hear the wood kind of creaking underneath your weight. Tulka kind of closes the mouth and keeps the breath tight. But yeah, you guys are able to get up here, and all 3 of them don't notice you because you guys rolled really well on your stealth checks.
I think when we get upstairs, Ta'Rouk points at all 3 of them just to show Farryn like locations.
Yeah.
Just to like, and then like points at the wood in front of himself to be like, look at the wood because you could fall through. And it's very much like.
Farryn, roll a perception check for us.
Very dad energy. I'm like, this good wood, that bad wood.
This is the good wood, this is the bad wood.
That'll be a 22.
That is a success. Farryn, on your side of things, you notice... if I can get this app to work for me. Come on now, how do we get that? Oh, you gotta go from the bottom. Over here, where Ta'Rouk is, you guys notice the, like the floor is weak. Over here, the supports on the ship are weak. right? Something, you know, with enough force, you think you could probably get that section of the wall to cave in.
Okay. Gonna try to not do that.
Sure. Understandable.
Let's see. Chests, tools, rope, anything salvageable.
Yeah, with your 20 something, yeah. There's a couple of like various tools and stuff on there. You know, a few different hammers. You can see again ropes, hammocks, chests, barrels. Also, it's in various states of disrepair. Some torn or rotting canvas. You know, the ship's been here a while and it's been in fairly bad shape, but there's some there's salvageable stuff in here. Yeah.
Does it look like it's been looted already?
Not necessarily. I'm gonna just kind of continue with that roll that you had earlier. You don't. I mean, the ship was moved here via current, so it's hard to say what it would have looked like, you know, if it was normal, because everything has just been tossed around in here, right? So,
okay.
It hasn't been looted. A lot of the barrels and crates and stuff are still closed, so probably not, but they're certainly displaced.
Okay. So I will just grab whatever.
How climbable?
Is this environment?
Pretty climbable.
Yeah, like how?
Pretty
Okay.
climbable.
Yeah, I think
But not
Ta'Rouk
on
is,
the
like,
weak points.
Yeah.
I think Ta'Rouk is like not, because he's seen now that there's multiple weak points. I think Ta'Rouk this entire time is like climbing, and it's just like swinging from like rafter to rafter, just holding on to them, and he's just like holding himself above the ground so it doesn't creak.
Yeah.
Like foot up to be his other hand to give like the thumbs up, and like keeps crawling.
Nifty.
Yeah.
I love that.
So there's another
it looks like
staircase
there's
up here.
Yeah, exactly. One more set of stairs. So I think, I will
Sneak in that direction.
Okay.
Is the back of the ship, is this like its own room?
Correct. Yep. Towards the back of the ship is its own room.
I think I would point to Farryn, like foot point at the door, and kind of do like a shrug, even though I'm holding myself up. Like
You just like a little pull up.
little shoulder pull.
Yeah.
I'm like, Farron's like, why are you showing off your strength right now? This is not the time.
Door. There's a door.
Before I go upstairs, I will stand guard just if you're gonna go into the room.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of keep watch.
Ta'Rouk, I'll allow you to kind of move around the map, no problem, Farryn. Because Ta'Rouk, you're climbing along the rafters as you stated. Farryn, these like crates and stuff here, like this is not passable passageways, right? Like these are not. You'll have to actually like. Let me grab a ruler here. You're gonna have to actually like move around, kind of thing. You know, cross over, and like, if you want to get to that staircase, you could try to climb over this stuff or like move it out of the way. But of course, there are going to be checks associated with that, just so you know. Right.
So at this point, I'm just going to kind of stand where I am, maybe like right about here. I don't want to get, if it's, as long as it's still sleeping over there.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want like line of sight to Ta'Rouk entering the room so that I can just kind of keep an arrow knocked, ready to go if needed.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So you got your bow ready. You've got your arrow knocked. Okay, Ta'Rouk. You're opening that door?
Yeah, I climb over the door, tail comes down, grabs the handle, slowly pushes it.
Okay.
To see if it's pushable at all.
Okay.
Like I'm not trying to like
not trying to
I'm not trying to do like a slam it open or anything.
Sure.
I'm just trying to see like is it, because you know it's old, so I don't know.
Yeah, testing it, trying to see. Yeah. Good. Okay. Go ahead, roll the stealth.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Get him out. Give me the hero points. I'll take them.
I rolled a 5. And I was like, that's not gonna be good. Okay, I rolled a 1, but that is a 1 plus 12, so 13.
13.
Quiet as a fucking mouse.
You are able to open the door. The door is not locked.
Great.
As you do so, though, there is a loud creak that kind of just echoes through the hull of the ship.
The head just slowly turns to Farryn. Like,
This one here at the
Farryn.
bottom begins to stir.
Oh.
It hasn't seen you as of yet. Let's see. Hang on. Yeah. It begins to stir, and you guys can see the tail kind of like whipping about. You can take an action or like reaction here to try to hide and break line of sight real quick as it's stirring to wakefulness. Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
Let me
Farryn
see
will
if I
tuck
can-
back down the stairs a step or two and just.
Okay. Yeah, Farryn, you officially break
Do a
line of
hide
sight. The
action.
creature, you and Tulka, the creature's unaware of yourself and Tulka.
Okay.
I'm gonna see what Ta'Rouk's got. It's okay.
I'm trying to see because I think I have something. That's why I'm like,
Sure.
I want to see if it would work for this.
I have
Damn it,
to-
it wouldn't.
Oh.
So I have my wildwood ink tattoo that gives me like the hide, but it says it's a forest or similar natured area. Would this count because it's all wood?
It's all
It
wood,
is
but it's all
wood.
It's all
which comes
worked
from
wood.
forest.
Yeah. I see the logic you're going for. Unfortunately, not. No. No, you need a natural area. So
That's completely valid. But I think if this door is open, I'm gonna swing into the door
Sure.
so I break the line of sight.
swing into the door, break the line of sight. Okay. At this point, we're gonna go into initiative with you two as well. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna write it down on the thing, the tracker, because I'm using that for the other group. Two of you, go ahead, roll me your initiatives.
Ooh, natural 20.
Nice. It's very good.
Total of 38.
20. Wait. Yeah, 28.
Okay. The order is going to be then Farryn, Ta'Rouk, creatures. Okay. Farryn, you are up. You're in initiative. You have 3 actions at your disposal. What do you do?
I'm going to hold an attack action for if the or ready, I believe it's called in Pathfinder, for if the creature starts, if it appears to have noticed myself or Ta'Rouk.
Okay. Sure. You're going to ready an action.
So I have like one eye like around the corner, kind of just barely watching it.
Perfect. Okay. That's 1. Or is ready 2 actions? I can't remember. Let's see.
Ready would
The
be-
ready action. Yeah, ready's 2 actions.
Okay, so then for the third, I will assign my hunt prey on the sluggy that's wiggling.
Okay. Hunt prey assigned to wiggling sluggy.
Yeah, I gain line of sight just around the corner with one eye, and I lock in hunt prey, and then I just ready a shot, and I've got eyes on it.
Sure. Farryn, you peek over, you focus in on the creature, you can feel your bowstring against the feathers of your arrow just kind of tickling your thumb as you're just ready and anticipating should this creature make a move. All right, that's you. Ta'Rouk, 3 actions. What do you do, bud?
Action number 1, Ta'Rouk points his toe towards where Farryn was, and I cast message to Farryn, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna hide in this room. It's going to be okay. And is there anything in this room that I can see?
Yeah. As you come into the room, you see
5 more slugs.
there's
Yeah, I was
there's-
I was really prepared for that, if I'm being honest.
That's fair. There's another staircase here that towards the south. You can see some more crates and barrels. It looks like if you were looking for a place to hide in this room, you could hide under these stairs that kind of like it's wrapped around what looks like the base of the mast and kind of curls upwards to the upper deck.
Oh, then hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I'm Spider-Man and myself in, like, under the staircase.
Under the staircase?
Like, pinning my arms.
Okay. All right. So let's see then. That'll be 1 action. Yeah, move over because that's within your movement speed. 1 action, and we will say you're already climbing, so I'm not going to have you like switch an action to not
Yeah.
climb. You'd say that previously. So you're just kind of riding that. You kind of climb over there and tuck in under the staircase, and you press against it. You're taking a hide action. All right, go ahead.
Really uncomfortable, Farryn, but I'm hidden perfectly.
Well, let's find out. Okay.
Yeah. No, he thinks he is.
All right, so that's message, or is message 2 actions?
Message is a 1 action.
Message 1 action. Okay, yeah. So message, move, hide. All right. Creature's
Do I
turn.
have to roll for hide?
Heard the noise coming from here to the south. So it's going to slither its way over there.
So
Do
I
have to
had.
roll anything for hide, by the way?
Not yet. 'Cause, yeah, it'll just.
Yeah, I
it'll
had
be against
readied
your
that
DC.
action,
Yeah.
but then Ta'Rouk messaged and said everything's fine.
Mhm.
So I don't think I would lose a shot at this,
Okay.
even though it's moving towards him.
It's going to take all 3 turns, a 60-foot move speed to get here. 1 over. And Ta'Rouk, you are currently outside of its line of sight. What is your stealth modifier?
It's plus 12.
So 22. Okay, Ta'Rouk, you, Farryn, you see as the creature kind of like drags itself down the deck. Ta'Rouk, you are plastered against this staircase, so you hear the wood creaking and shifting beneath it, and you can hear it sliding along the grain. You watch as the tentacles just kind of loosely, as they appear in the doorway, and the creature grabs and drags itself in. It walks in. It doesn't walk. It slithers into the room, and it looks around, and does not appear to notice you. Okay.
In Ta'Rouk's brain, I'm a fucking ghost. He's in this awkward fucking contortionist pose, holding himself under the staircase.
Solid Snake, eat your heart out. Okay.
I love this scene.
We are gonna pop away from you guys, and we are gonna hop back over to the coastline where Finn and Cress are in the midst of fighting a giant pile of seaweed. Cress, you are raging. Finn, you are healing. And the battle is underway.
He's also begging people to hit him.
Yes. He's like, me, please. Now, okay.
I'm literally so big and so tanky. I can just do it.
Finn, you are up first. You had a 33 on your initiative. Cress, you are on deck, followed by Chimney.
If I understand correctly, both Zin and Cress are still grappled. Correct.
Yep, they are still entangled in the seaweed.
Okay.
They have not tried to escape. They are just raging within the straps of seaweed.
Finn is going to use 1 action to move up to Cress and just say, I got your back. Keep on tearing shit up. And he's going to use another action to manipulate and try and free them.
Okay.
Just to try and pull the...
Pull up the seaweed or...
Yeah,
You got your axe. You can chop at it too for flavor. I don't mind that.
Okay, yeah, but flavor. What role am I doing here?
All right, let's see. You said you're attempting to free him?
Oh, yeah, because I want to take a manipulate action to try and just move the seaweed enough.
So we'll call this an
free
escape. We'll treat it kind of as an escape, so it'll be an attack roll against the creature's...
An attack roll. That is such an unfortunate roll to ask from me.
Right? Against the creature's athletics DC.
Well, I'm going to keep it on trend with Hannah and Adam. And
Give me the heroes. Let's just spend all our hero points now.
Better. Okay, well, I did. Yeah, I only had the 1. So that is... Listen, sometimes the first roll is not your friend. 33.
I know.
33.
Ooh.
Finn,
Yeah.
you just make it. Because this creature is huge and it is strong.
Yep.
But you are able to come forward with your axe. Paint us a picture. Cress is angry and raged, strapped up in seaweed. And Finn, you come over to rescue him. How does that look?
I'm going to give Button an opportunity to help create some flavor here.
Yeah.
You're raging. How does Cress sort of, like, push themselves back just enough for Finn to find that moment?
I don't know if Cress is pushing themselves back, but I think they have the pieces from their junk bomb that they exploded into this thing, and they're just grabbing nails and slicing into it, cackling. And yeah, that is how you find them.
Perfect. I think just on the way up, one of the nails just creates this cut just enough for Finn to kind of drive his axe downward, and as he does, just cut a clean line downward next to Cress and pull it back so that the seaweed is sort of out and just like wriggling outward. And he's like, "All right, you're good. Get out."
I knew you'd come. They hop out with him.
And last action is going to be an attack on it.
Yeah. So the escape does have it does have the map.
Yep. Okay, that's what I thought. So. That's a natural one, David.
Oh, natural one, unfortunately, is going to be a critical failure. That's going to be a mish.
You understood.
That's a mish. Okay. Gorsh. All right, Cress. That's Finn. You are free now. Your bomb is continuing to just shred this creature from the inside, and you're pissed.
That's right. Cress is pissed. And I'm freed from the seaweed.
You're free from the
correct?
seaweed. Yep. You've just been chopped free.
And this thing is vulnerable to slashing, we learned?
This thing, yeah.
Fucking neat if, like, maybe
immune to crits.
Druid's got anything with slashing damage.
Right.
Cress is going to... Zin looks fucked up, correct?
No. So actually, I meant to issue a correction here. I had the token's HP incorrectly set to just 65. Zin actually has 165 HP. So when Zin almost got one shot, yeah, Zin is like a level 8 barbarian or something. So, yeah.
Not even bloodied then?
Not even bloodied, not anymore. That was my mistake last time because I was going off the token's health and not the stat block's health. But you'd healed Zin up to full health last time, so Zin is back to full.
Understood. What about Finn?
Finn is at 78 out of 110.
Okay. Then what Cress is going to do is... What are you called? Wow, it's been a minute. I'm so sorry. They're going to battle medicine Finn.
All right.
I haven't used it on him in an hour.
This is true.
So I'm gonna roll that treat wounds. I'm mashed up. Oh my god, I rolled a nat 1. So in the spirit of this game, I'm gonna use a hero point. Fuck that. No.
We got it all the way around, baby.
I went almost to the other side. That's a 19 on the die plus a lot. I know numerically for me that's
going to be stupid.
Success.
Yeah, that's going to be a crit
Plus
success.
15?
There's no way.
Yeah. I can't do math right now. 34. Yes, I can. So Finn, you're going to heal 30 base plus 5 for medic dedication plus 5 for godless healing, so 40 base.
All right.
I'll roll 48.
Well, I am already up to full. If you want to save the roll.
I rolled it for fun. 16. Okay. So
that means
is
I get
my
16 temp hit points?
No.
Nope.
Understood.
You're back to full. Sick. So Cress slashes through this seaweed as you slash down, and I think there's ting as they meet in the middle, and Cress comes out, and they're like, ha! And they stitch you up stupidly quickly. And then they look at the nails in their hand, pull out another bomb, go and throw them into the motherfucker.
All right.
This is just plus 11. 12 plus 11 is 23. It's 23 hits.
23 hits.
Also, do I have a plus to hit from being Anki?
Yeah, I think you get a... Hang on.
Oh, and I get fire damage!
And you get fire damage.
Ha! Okay. So
yeah,
that's
you get some temp hit points, you got some range. Let's see here.
Okay, so do bleeds and slashing... do bleeds stack?
No, unfortunately not.
No. Okay, the same 2 persistent bleed then. 8. The slashing is going to be 12. And then the fire is going to be 2.
Okay.
And I have one more action.
Hang on. Let me just put that damage in. You said the slashing was 12?
12.
Okay. Is that... Okay. That's from the bomb, you said? So it's going to be 12.
Yeah.
Plus
Jump
the other... Plus its
2
weakness.
fire. Oh, sorry, yeah.
Hang on. So that's going to be 12. What's your weakness again, monster? Okay. That's going to be... Just so people don't have to watch me do math, I should have a calculator open. Oof. Yeah. That slashed into him. And then the fire damage was what?
2.
2.
Bad.
It's not nothing.
It's not nothing. Gosh, and then... What are you? Yeah, for my last action, I'm going to quaff a minor healing potion.
Gulp.
Gulp. And that is my turn.
Okay.
I think as at the very end of that turn, Cress just throws the bottle behind them, adding to the slashing damage. Like, that's what makes the persistent bleed happen. The bottle just shatters on this seaweed creature.
That's awesome.
I feel fucking good.
You guys are killing it. And literally. Okay. Fantastic turn. Cress. Since you guys are doing so well, and I want to make sure that you guys last as long as the others.
You're breaking my immersion.
Right? There is a second one that appears just out from underneath. You guys hear the stone to the north kind of quakes a little bit. You see little bits of sand and dirt falling from that overhanging cliff as another one of the heaps, significantly smaller, kind of starts lumbering its way out. All right, its whole turn is going to be to get onto the field.
Just because of the rage, and obviously I don't expect there to be a reaction, but Cress looks up at the thing that they're fighting right now and goes, "Is that your kin?" Better get him to turn around, or I'm making nori out of him.
Ooh. Okay, Chimney is up. Chimney.
Oh, doing battle, little
Chimney
guy.
is still doing battle.
God.
Chimney, let's see here. Chimney is going to use one action to tamper with the creature's equipment.
Oh, that's so cool. I love this little fella.
Okay, would make. What's your? Chimney's crafting is real good. So Chimney makes a crafting check against the creature. That's going to be a success. Okay, I hear a critical success. All right, the Chimney's tampering is incredibly effective. He'll tamper with the enemy's weapon, causing it to take penalties to attack and damage rolls with that weapon.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so that's one action there. And then Chimney's also going to do Chimney's also going to reach into the coat in the middle of this and spend the last 2 actions to use a surprise snare, where one of Chimney's already equipped snares is able to, instead of taking the 10 minutes to set it up, Chimney is going to throw it out. And Chimney is going to throw out, when you guys, Cress, you can just out of the corner of your eye see a clap trap just pop out of Chimney's duster coat, and it just kind of clamps onto the creature as it was in the middle of trying to figure out why its spear, why the head of its spear suddenly got blunted. It just kind of snaps around it and is like, and that's all 3 of Chimney's actions.
That's right, Chimney, light him up.
Then we have the heap, the one that is in front of the rest of you. Well, now, okay. At the start of its turn, it takes that persistent damage, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 2. Then there's also the weakness.
Also the
I don't
weakness
know what
applied,
that
yeah. It's gonna be bop. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's still getting shredded as it's moving. I'll make the roll to see if it gets out of it here in a little bit. But it is going to... It no longer has you constricted. It's going to go ahead and it's going to take 2 attacks. One's going to be at Finn. One's going to be at Cress.
All right.
Okay, we'll start. Sorry, I shouldn't roll together. We'll start with the one at Cress. That is going to be a 35 to hit you.
Yes, but it's actually not a crit because I have a +1 to AC from rage.
Oh shit!
Ah.
Let's see. Then yeah, no crit. The damage is going to be. It's going to be 25 damage to you.
Yeah, that's still not nothing. Okay.
Okay.
25?
25.
Gross. Okay.
Okay. It's going to take its second attack at Finn. It's probably going to hit Finn here. Is he not raging? But it'll be a 28 to hit him. I imagine that's probably going to be pretty close to hitting him.
Let me check 1 sec.
Yeah, he's 24 right now.
He's
I
24?
just pulled up
Yeah.
his character sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wow, snake eyes for damage. That sucks. That's going to be 12 damage to Finn. And because he went and healed, it's also going to go ahead and try to grapple him with its last action. And pretty sure it's going to beat his fortitude. What's his fortitude modifier?
That would be con. Oh, fortitude plus 15.
Plus 15, so 25. Yeah. Finn is grabbed. Okay. That's the heap's turn. 1 strike against Cress, 1 strike against Finn. Actually, sorry. The strike against Finn should have also had the multiple attack penalty applied. So -5.
Oh, that wouldn't hit
That
then.
wouldn't hit Finn.
Because it was 24.
Yeah, that wouldn't hit him. That wouldn't hit him, in which case it wouldn't get the grab.
Sweet.
And no bonk, no damage.
And no damage. Yeah. Okay, yeah, Finn, as it's kind of whipping around. Cress, you're enraged and you're uncharacteristically careless in this melee at the moment. And you take a heavy swing from the creature, and as it knocks you around, it is going to kind of rear back. Finn, it looks like it's about to take a second strike at you, and then Finn just kind of steps in between, gets the shield up, gets the helms and recourse in the way, breaks it off. And then, well, since it can grab, I'm just going to have it constrict Zin, who it does still have grabbed. Zin. I need a fortitude save from Zin. It's going to be a 6 plus. That's going to be a failure for Zin. Not a critical failure, but a failure nonetheless. So Zin will take basic damage as this creature. You can hear the dragonkin, kind of grunt as the seaweed kind of gets tighter and tighter.
Hold on, Zin.
That's gonna be. Yeah. Come on now. It's gonna be 1, 2. Okay. Alright. Next, after Zin. Next after Zin will be the grindylows, specifically these grindylows. As they appear on the field, you see up on the cliff more grindylows kind of run out to join the fight. And there is a large
Look at your
one amongst
brethren.
them. They're running out. Weapons up, ready to add to the assault. It looks. This one, there's a large one at the head. Cress, you see, as it's looking out over the field, and it raises its spear high, rallying the other grindylows. Okay. Their turn is to get onto the field. Next, we got just this little dude left, the one fighting Chimney. Actually, hang on. I didn't roll damage for Chimney's trap. I just realized. I got so into the flavor of it. Chimney's trap snaps over this thing, and it does manage to eliminate it. 1 sec here. My bad. It only had 4 HP left.
Ah, gone.
Chimney messes with its spear as it looks down, throws the trap at it, snaps shut over its body, and now Chimney's got the high ground. Okay. We'll move to
Oh,
then
amazing.
these little green ones then. These 3 green ones that are still left. They are going to... They spied Finn as the healer, and nothing's gonna build aggro like the healer. I'm gonna get you here. It's gonna... This one's gonna stand on the corpse of its friend. And this one is also gonna get here. They can't quite surround Finn, but they're gonna do their best. Okay. Yeah, because Finn shouted last time, but after the glowing light, that's one of those things that definitely gets their attention. Okay. Let's see. So they are going to... Each one is going to take a move to get in, and then they're going to take tentacle attacks at him.
Did Zin go?
Oh, no. You're right. Maybe. Where is...
I was like, I don't remember that he rolled that shit.
Zin's up. Oh, also I forgot to roll for the heap. The heap is still getting shredded. I am not going to make that DC 15 flat. Are you kidding me? Yo, those persistent damage things can be vicious.
Yeah.
Okay, Zin is up. So let's just do Zin's turn real quick. Okay. Zin is going to spend 2 actions to use Draconic Frenzy. And they're going to strike 3 times with a combination of unarmed attacks in any order against the heap. So that's going to be Claw, Tail, Claw.
Question. Zin is constricted?
Yes.
Does that affect this?
Good point. Let's see. The Draconic Frenzy only has the trait of Flourish, so I don't think so. Or are you conditions?
I think it depends.
No, it doesn't have the manipulate trait, so Zin's okay. Zin is grabbed, and grabbed if you had the flourish. If you had a manipulate action, then it would count. But this doesn't have the flourish, the manipulate trait. Finn, you got surrounded, but we have to do Zin real quick. Okay, 3 attacks. That's gonna be a hit. And that's going to be with the claws. Zin's about to do some real damage here. Because the claws are slashing. The creature is... Well, it was already bloodied. Okay, that was the first claws. Next is going to be the tail. That's going to be a hit as well. That's just going to be bludgeoning, though. It's hurting, guys. It's hurting. Okay, last attack for Zin with the frenzy. They get 3 attacks with that frenzy. And the multiple attack penalty doesn't apply until after. Because frenzy's crazy. Okay. Yeah, that'll hit, and this is going to be another claws. Whoo! This heap is ribbons right now. It is having a hard time holding itself together. The other grindylows are beginning some sort of like crazy chant as they are watching the heap get taken down, but it is doing very poorly. Okay, back to the 3 grindylows that are surrounding Finn. Finn! They moved in, 1 action apiece. Now they're going to take attacks at you.
Okay.
Okay. Tentacle attack coming your way. That's going to be 26 to hit you.
Hits.
All right. That's going to be 4 bludgeoning damage to you, and it's going to try to grab you. It's going to try to grab you with the map. That's going to be an 18 to try to grab you. What's your fortitude DC?
Plus 15.
Then 25. Yeah, does manage to not grab you. The tentacles kind of lash out, and you're able to get your shield in the way and chuck them back as they are whipping at you. So that's one grindy low down. That was movement, attack, grab. Grindy low number 2, same thing. That's going to miss at you. So it's going to just go ahead and attack again with the map. That's going to be 17 to hit you. That probably ain't going to hit.
That missed.
Okay. Okay, last one. Yeah, it's gonna miss. Attacking it with the map. 19 to hit you is probably also a miss. So
That also misses.
yeah, these 3 grindy lows. After seeing you heal, they all grew very aggressive, and they're all charging into you, assuming that you are the healer, Finn. They're surrounding you, and they are trying to attack and grab at you, but they are unsuccessful as you are a experienced fighter, and they are dried up little amphibious aberrations. Oh,
Perfect.
So that's going to bring us to the end of this round. Over here, you guys have some new enemies on the field. You have a smaller second heap up to the north that just appeared, and you have a whole another company of the grindylows that came over from the west, the closest to the west on the map. Okay, we're gonna hop back over to the ship. Meanwhile, over at
Shoved
the
underneath
ship.
the staircase.
In Ta'Rouk's brain, I bet you they're having a great lunch right now, and they're probably fine, and I had to
Probably
come
with
along
Anatole
here.
already.
I had to come here to this fucking ship.
Farryn, Ta'Rouk, monsters. Farryn, you're up first. You got 3 actions. You saw the one creep around. You haven't heard any commotion from the room. The other 2 are still asleep nearby. What do you do?
I'm going to first recall knowledge.
Okay. Action to recall knowledge.
You want nature?
No, I don't. Hang on.
What you want? What you want?
I want occultism.
Ooh. Okay. What does a 16 get me?
16 gets you a failure.
Great. I think then.
I'll give you this. With
I
the
will.
16, I'll give you this.
Okay.
Because I can give you unspecified lore here.
Okay.
There's something about these creatures as you're watching around, as you watch the one kind of slither across the ground and you're watching the one who's asleep nearby. You see the way as the creature isn't moving, its flesh seems to crawl and slither across it without any sort of influence. And that seems vaguely familiar.
Like Magnus.
Yeah, nailed it. Much like Magnus, their flesh seems to be independent. Their skin has a
Okay.
mind of its own. Or warped,
So what I will
rather.
do. That's gross. I'm gonna grab something small, maybe this little fish skeleton right next to me,
Sure.
and I'm going to try to attempt to create a diversion.
Sure.
So to lure it out of the room, I'm gonna throw that fish skelly down this little hallway, and try to get it out of the room.
Okay. Let's see. Because you're throwing something out, allow an attack roll.
Cool. Like an unarmed thing.
Yeah.
Which is just... How does unarmed strike work?
You hit things with your hands.
Yeah, you have to add it as like a weapon to
Yeah,
the
but what do I
character
add
sheet.
to it? Oh.
Just go ahead and roll an attack roll like you would with your bow. We'll just look it up later.
It's a D4. I have unarmed strike.
17.
17. Yeah, I mean it's a nondescript throw, and it's hard to like not throw something just in a direction. So yeah, you're able to throw you're able to throw those bones in a direction. A 17 is fine here. It kind of clatters against a barrel and a crate.
And action 3 to hide again.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you cause a little bit of a commotion, and I will say that the two up here.
Oh no, forgot about those guys. The ones that are right next to
The
me.
ones that are right there, they also seem to stir in response. They also seem to
I
stir.
try to be perfectly still.
Okay, but you said you're rolling a hide.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, roll me the hide.
18.
Okay, keep that 18 in mind.
Okay.
Let's say you're kind of pressed up against these barrels and kind of low down on the staircase as they begin to stir. All right, Ta'Rouk, you are up. You just heard something clatter outside, but you are
I'm
gripped.
I'm fully not moving.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have to re-roll
No,
hide.
not yet. If you want, you can delay your turn until they until they move.
Yeah, I'll delay my turn because I'm like, I think Ta'Rouk has fully held his breath the entire time this thing has been in the room.
Sure.
Like, it's fully like he's taken. The way that I imagine him holding himself is like, because it's a curved staircase on the picture. I imagine he's like essentially like slipped his hands out of the edges and he's like just doing a full like leg and arm press to hold himself in midair, and he's like just like focusing on not slipping at this point.
That's awesome.
It's like a Matilda under Principal's table thing.
Yeah. Where it's like the just pressure of pushing yourself in either direction to hold yourself perfectly still.
Okay. Ta'Rouk, your turn is delayed, so the turn order is now going to be Farryn, monsters, Ta'Rouk. We'll start with the monster that is in the room. The fish bones are thrown and clatter against the barrel. This monster responds because it is awake and it is looking for stuff, and it is going to leave the room. It's going to take 2 actions to get out here, and it's going to make a perception check. It's a natural 20.
Oh no.
It's a natural 20. And with a natural 20, so Farryn, the way the rules of like stealth and stuff work, it doesn't automatically see you. Even though it got a nat 20, what it does is it is able to identify what made the noise, right? And you're going to go from undetected to hidden. Okay, so you're going to go down a scale in the detection thing. So because they don't know where you are.
Okay.
All right. Yep. But it knows something is up. It's curious now. So it's 2 actions for it to move and make that perception check. The other 2, they are stirring. Now these 2 could potentially get line of sight on you if they roll well.
Right.
Okay. So they're going to take 1 action to slither from prone to rightfulness. That is a 2 on the dice and an 8 on the dice.
Aha.
You rolled an 18?
Yeah.
With your 18, you are pressed up against it as they do not see you, but they are going to be on the move. They're going to start. This one's going to start slithering this way. This one's going to start slithering this way.
Okay. We have movement.
They are moving in the room and they are looking. They're actively going to start looking. Okay. Ta'Rouk, you are up.
I think
You watch the creature leave.
The dude, the creature crawls out of the room, and Ta'Rouk just goes,
Exhale.
We did it. And then it's just like messages, immediate streams like, great job, you got him out of the room, and you're definitely safe. And like starts looking around because he has no clue what's happening outside of the room. So I think that's a door next to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna open that door.
This one here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Climb over. I'm not gonna change movement styles because climbing seems to work in this place. Let the legs down, start climbing over, and do the exact same thing. Tail turns and kind of pushes on the door to make sure that it's not
Sure.
it's not stuck and trying to be as stealthy as possible. You got it.
Oh. Got it, yeah.
We have a shorthand.
That is gonna be a 19.
19?
Not great,
It's okay.
but
But not bad.
Not great, not bad. Ta'Rouk, the door does open for you, right? With a 19, it's not bad. There's a slight creak. It definitely was better than the last one. But Farryn, this one here, you remember, did roll a natural 20. So it is going to respond again. So you can, Farryn, you can kind of like just peek over the corner, and while the other two are kind of like slithering and kind of sliding around the room, that one does respond, and it's going to start making its way back towards that room. Ta'Rouk, the door is open.
I was gonna go look in that room. See
Yeah,
if
you have one more action. Yeah, so perception check.
Of course, there's the good roll. 29.
29, all right. In this
19.
room, you find a couple of things. You find, looks like a pouch of gold, or a small chest of gold, right? You pop it open and you can see that it's got quite a bit of money in there. You'd have to look later to count it, but yeah, you're able to find that. And nestled within that same chest, though, you see a rune stone with a carving, with a rune carved onto it.
Is that what we were looking for? I don't know what we were looking for.
You're just looking for
We're
stuff.
True story.
Looking for anything.
I think
So, yes.
Ta'Rouk climbs in, still on the seat, like using the ceiling to climb in. His feet are the thing that like opens the chest. He just picks it up, dumps it into his own like coin purse, puts it back down, pulls the rock out. Is like, interesting. Puts that in like a back pocket, and it's just like, okay, cool, and like ready to go. Like,
All right. Yeah, you found some money in a rune stone.
great.
Okay.
It's my favorite band.
Money in a rune stone. Okay.
Money and the runestones.
Ooh, guys, that is going to be this round over here. You guys are still hidden, but you are the wealthier for it.
I am for sure.
Fair enough.
I
Okay.
had 10 gold before today.
All right, we are going to hop back
Fair
over to
enough.
our crew that's fighting on the shore. Oh, hang on. I want normal fight music, please. Meanwhile, the battle continues. Finn,
Yo,
you are surrounded. Everything has tried to grab you. What do you do? Oh, and also more enemies have shown up.
yeah, I saw that. Action 1, piss. Action 2, shit. Action 3. No, I think Finn is gonna go.
I'll allow piss
full
and shit as
tilt.
one action with a critical
Oh,
success.
I'm not gonna risk it. I am gonna go full in on this big guy here.
Mhm.
See if we can.
It's hurting.
You know he's vulnerable to slash.
You're vulnerable to slashing, and it's hurting.
Okay. How are Zin and Cress looking hit points wise?
Cress is at 45 out of. Am I muted?
No, you could.
No, you're not.
Cress is at 45 out of 76.
That was a bonk.
Yeah, you hit hard.
Yeah, it bonked. But barely not a crit. That was pretty clutch. That could have been bad.
With the Zin saved my booty, I think.
Anger solving problems.
Solve your problems with your feelings.
I don't think. If I used my heal once, I don't think I can use it again.
I don't know.
I don't know what you have exactly.
I think because you're not like a true caster, like you have like the spells slot for it.
Yeah. don't see. I just see the spells. I don't see any
Like uses or anything like that?
Yep. Let me double check my
What's the ability that you get it through?
spell runes. Magical runes on your body grant several magical abilities. Choose first level arcane spell. You gain a spell rune on your body corresponding to the chosen
Once
spell.
per day.
Okay, so I can't cast it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once per day as an innate spell.
Okay. And Cress is still raging, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna go full tilt
Angry elf.
into that. I already rolled 19 plus 18
Oh,
for a number.
Yeah.
37.
37 to be the number.
And then that'll be a. What's a D12? So 14 slashing on the first.
And with the weakness, Finn, how would you like to do it? It has 23
Finn?
HP, and you would be doing 24 damage.
Yes.
I think Finn creates an opportunity because Zin and Cress have been going hammo on this thing. I think in the current enjoyment that is being taken out of just ripping into this thing, he'll swing wildly upwards, and I will allow you, David, and you, Button, to flavor how Cress and Zin take advantage of the opening that Finn has left.
Zin's in the thick of it. What does Zin do?
Zin's still kind of. Zin was still grabbed, so Zin, as Finn creates an opening, the seaweed that was kind of wrapped around one of the hands gets a little bit looser, and Zin is going to kind of sweep the arm around and just kind of wrap, and counter wrap it on the arm and pull it forward, and slash the sections that it can, any sections that Zin can get, they're going to slash to ribbons.
Incredible. I think Cress, watching this, still cackling wildly, gathers up all of these nails on the ground, almost like Wolverine's claw, and they, seeing how Finn has gone down with his shield to block in the previous round, they run up his arm, over his shoulder, leap over his head, and dive slashing down into whatever appears to be its head.
Hell yeah! There's a move in God of War that I am imagining is just like that, where you kind of jump up and and spin through the air, like the side flip through the air and.
Yep. Hero point.
But they land and slam all of these nails down into it and slash backwards, and they let fly all of the nails that sort of scatter past, tink to tink to tink, into the grindylows, and they look up at Finn and they go, "Thank you, partner."
Feeling good?
I feel great. And there's this weird thing happening with Cress where they have been, clinging to this responsibility and this need to accomplish their goal, that for this brief minute, this rage is really freeing. And there's this very, youthful, kind of excited aspect of them that hasn't really gotten voiced since the first wave.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because Finn's first response was just going to be he's looking at them. I imagine they're still kind of in that lower, more animalistic stance, huffing and puffing, and he's just big, dumb, dopey smile. It's damn good to see you cut loose. We should do this more often.
Yeah, we should. Listen, we got more opportunities. Coming with me?
Always.
All right.
Oh, I have more attacks.
I was gonna say you have other actions.
You're not done.
Oh,
You're still surrounded.
I use
Grindylows
second
attack and
third
then Finch just
actions
casually
to flirt.
flirting.
David, I am going to attack the Grindylow.
Sure.
That unfortunately is a natural 20.
Oh, that's gonna be one very dead little Grindylow.
And no, it's actually going to be 2 because my crit allows me to sweep.
Oh, okay. That's gonna be probably two very dead little Grindylows. This one is bloodied already, and these
this
two are
weapon
full
makes
health.
a wide sweep or spinning attacks. Yep. Okay. So I will say, can I say that I call this a sweep?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this will hit both of them then.
Oh.
And then that is 18 slashing damage.
18 slashing damage, and it hits how many targets? You doubled already, right?
Let me just. You gain a +1 circumstance bonus to the attack roll if you already attempted to attack a different target this turn using this weapon. So yeah, I. Oh, never mind. I misunderstood the ability. So I just had. This is just attacking one. Okay.
Okay.
I understand. It's just when I attack more than one creature, I get a circumstance bonus. It's not. Sweep is a very bad name for that ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially because there's a D&D like
Exactly,
spider
that's
ability
the-
where sweep does mean hit
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, you hit 2 more than
So
one.
I'm just hitting this one, and it is a crit. The double would be, oh god, what did I say?
18. So 36 double.
Yeah, 30. Wait, 30. Wait, are the grindylows vulnerable as well?
No. Because you said 18, so double
Oh.
for the crit.
Yeah, so just 36.
Yeah, 36. Yeah, it's done. Yeah, that one's toast.
Yeah, he'll turn around, he'll wink at Cress, completely cleave the grindylow in twain, and then he will make his third attack on the last one.
You know.
And I have to subtract 10, so that is a 9 plus. Oh, gee, I mean, still, it's stupid. It's still a 27 on the grindylow.
Yeah, that'll hit him. That
Biggity
will
fuck.
crit him.
You're kidding.
They're not very hard creatures.
That's 21 points of slashing.
Yeah. Which one was it gonna be?
There's the one directly next to.
Oh yeah.
The one
Yeah.
Finn just killed.
It's gone. Squish.
Yeah, there's just this of sand and sea foam as the axe just sinks into the ground, and Finn stands up gloriously, billowing in the wind.
Two down. That's a hell of a turn. So yeah, the heap is down, and 2 grindylows are dispatched, Finn, all around you. Okay, that's a hell of a round. Cress, you up with then the new heap on deck.
Okay. How long are you? Okay. Sorry, I have to measure things. Please. I need these 3 grindylow to make me a basic reflex save
You got it.
as I cast life-draining roots.
Oh. Okay. Basic reflex. We'll start from the top and break our way down. This guy up here. That's going to be a 21.
Fails.
Alright. The next one below it is going to be an 11.
Double critical fail.
Okay, and the one below that is going to be 21 as well. The big guy's a
They
21.
all fail.
This
It's
one's-
so
and this
nice
one's a
of
critical.
them. Oh. Okay. So for the ones who succeeded,
Mhm.
they did a regular failed rather. They take 30. What kind of damage are you?
30.
Piercing damage as the vines. Yeah. Deep sea seaweed, deeper from the sea than the seaweed we are fighting, reaches up out of the ground from the depths, the core of the planet. Now that Cress knows that they are there, and they yank them into the ground. And the one who critical failed takes 60 damage from this, as I think it's sucked into the ground.
Yeah, it's just pulp. The seaweeds
and I
come up.
heal a little bit.
Yeah. Oh,
Just so nice of them.
I said it was
I
30.
heal. Yes.
Even the big dude is dead. It
Yes.
only had 20 hit points.
And I get 10. I get 8 temp HP.
Holy.
Very nice of them.
Yo.
Uh,
Nasty.
Cress had their arm outstretched, yanked those 3 into the ground, looks at the remaining. Y'all want to live or y'all want to end up like them?
Is it intimidation?
May I?
Yeah, you can, of course.
Can we say
This is a
Finn assisting,
demoralize.
standing behind them menacingly with the blood of their allies?
Menacingly?
on their backs?
I will count it in my head as the bonus,
Fair enough.
so that you don't have
What
to
is-
make the roll.
What do I do for the demoralize action?
So it's going to be
Right.
just an intimidation. One action to intimidate.
Okay. Which I'm trained in.
Yeah, then you
Come
can
on,
do it.
buddy.
Go for it.
Oh yeah. That's
Okay.
Right. Cress is the accent.
13 plus 11 is math. 24?
24. Okay. Okay. Plus all of their dead friends and their tribe leader that was just obliterated. Okay.
In one shot.
Let's see their DCs. Yeah, that's going to be critical successes. They are all frightened too.
Run away!
So let's see.
And that's Cress's turn.
That's a good round, Cress. Where are you?
Finn
Frightened
bites
to-
his lower lip.
So they are, rest assured, they are terrified and they are looking like they are going to scurry away. But until they do so, all of their values are reduced by 2. So their ACs, their DCs, all that stuff is
Oh, wow.
2 less because they are terrified right now. As they are
Oh, yeah.
as they are scrambling. Okay.
I feel good about that. That is my turn.
All right. Then it's going to be the new heap. The baby heap.
New heap just dropped.
New heap just dropped.
Sorry.
Good. This thing is. Let's see. It doesn't have great movement speed. I was expecting the things to last longer.
A second heap has hit the beach.
It's gonna take its full movement to get there. So it's gonna take all 3 actions.
It's just a little fella. Oh.
As
I
it's
like that
it's charging down the beach. Kind of kicking up sand as it's going. You can see the seaweed tendrils are all just kind of like dragging behind it, but then there's some over on the shoulders that are kind of like whipping wildly. This thing is clearly pissed.
Makes
But
sense.
It's got a really crappy movement. It's got a 10-foot movement speed on land, and it's going to use all of its actions to get as far as it can.
Equally pissed, still raging, Cress just turns around. This is just flavor. And the deep seaweed from behind is also like,
seaweed back.
giving an aggressive show.
Oh, I think that's also going to kind of like drive its rage as it's kind of seeing like another challenge. Okay, all right. Chimney is up. Chimney is gonna do.
Chimney pulls out a Gatling gun and decides, you know what, I'll end this.
Chimney forgot the gun at home.
Oh, Chimney!
Oh,
You never forget the
Chimney.
gum. The gum at gum.
You got it.
Yeah. One more time.
Okay.
One more time.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay. Chimney is going to. How far away from the heap are you, Chimney? Gotta do a measure.
Heap.
Okay. What's your movement speed here? Holy shit, your movement speed's great.
Chimneys?
Yeah. No. Yeah, Chimney's movement speed is great.
What's his movement speed?
40.
What the? He's a little guy!
He's a
What
runner.
is
He's
he
even
for?
faster than me.
He's a runner.
He's a runner, he's a track star.
Okay.
He's damn near doubled mine. What the
Da,
fuck?
da,
dude?
da.
Chimney is going to take 2 actions. Okay, hang on. Actually, no. Because we're going to use the winglets. So Chimney can actually move a little bit further with this jump with the winglets. 1 second here. With a successful athletics, which we got. 19 on the die. Okay. Chimney is going to run towards here, jump off, glide with the winglets, and as Chimney is gliding by, is going to drop a trap down right here in front in the path of the thing.
Oh, amazing.
So there will be a snare trap ready and waiting right underneath it, right on the path that it's coming in. Okay, and that's gonna be Chimney's
About
turn.
to get smoked by a chimney.
Zin. Okay, Zin is gonna take that last little grindy low that's right there, and let's
Rip.
just see.
Rip, buddy.
Yeah, probably.
Zin's like, have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Do you want to?
Zin's gonna look to the two of you and say, "Hey, I ain't bad," and just kind of casually reach over, grab the grindy low's head, and just squish.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. Normally, Chris would be horrified. They're still cackling.
Zin is
Now Finn starts to get concerned.
and because there's a little bit of fire damage to this too, you can see as Zin kind of grabs the head, there's like a heat that's just kind of like the flesh kind of like melts a little bit in the grip of the scaly hands, and is smoking by the time Zin just casually just picks up the body, and throws it to the ground,
You're wild.
cracks the knuckles. Well, let's get wild then, and is going to move up with the last action here. What's your movement speed here, Zin? Move up to protect Chimney. Here.
They're best friends.
They are best buds. They're seriously best buds. And similar to a tactic you tried earlier, Zin is going to try to intimidate or like get this thing to, or lure it towards. Not going to do very well on that for the last action.
Damn.
Okay. Grindylows. Grindylows are frightened too. The other Grindylows
Scared.
are dead, and these ones are terrified. So they are going to run. There's no way they don't run. There's no way the Grindylows all gather up. And I'll show you it here too. They are so panicked that even the other Grindylows that were up here,
Yes.
they also they expose their positions as they all just kind of start calling out to each other. And they're all gonna start to back the fuck up and get out of there.
David,
Amazing.
one more time, please. They walk up to their allies, and their strategic leader goes.
They're gonna take their full actions. They're gonna start running away. Okay, that's gonna bring us to the end of the round over here. And just as we get to the end of the round over here, as you all see the Grindylows fleeing towards the ledges, you can see there are like little nooks and crannies that they've been kind of like creeping out of and like kind of going along the floor, trying to getting in position to ambush. As they are in the midst of fleeing, suddenly, in the sky above them, there is a bright white light. As you all see a streak of white flame glide cut through the air, and the Grindylows to the north, as they are trying to escape, you hear just over the ledge, there's a flash of white. There's a whole bunch of screams from the Grindylows, and then a figure walks to the ledge and looks over the battlefield. You all see a tall, muscular elf wearing long, dark breeches with a reinforced kind of armored girdle around the waist. The torso initially looks like it's in like very tight, skin-tight armor, but as you kind of see a better image, you realize they're just covered in very elaborate tattoos and dragon scales. The forearms, you see these heavy-looking bracers, and in the hand is a trident. The three tines of the trident are aglow with a white flame. And you can see two dragon horns erupting from the forehead, kind of stretching back and kind of keeping the silver hair contained as Cress, Anatola Usis, stands looking out over the battlefield. My friends, this is where we're going to take our break for tonight.
No, David, fuck you. You said dragon horns?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Guys, we'll be back in 10. Hang out. King of the Sandsea is right here and ready to rock.
Oh, shit.
See you in just a moment. Let your dogs out. Get some water. Take a stretch. Hey guys, welcome back to Soundtale Productions. Welcome back to Heroes of Histaeria, Unearthed Inheritance, and welcome back to our combat. Over by Cress and Finn, the king of the Sand Sea, Anatole Iusis, has just joined the field after laying waste to a company of grindylows. But before we get into there, as he settles down, we're gonna hop back over to our ship crew, our ship team, Farryn and Ta'Rouk. Okay, so current order is Farryn, monsters, Ta'Rouk. Farryn, you are up first. Again, the monsters are searching, but they have not seen you yet.
The one definitely turned around to come back.
Yeah, and this one down at the south is turned back. Looks like he's gonna make its way down that way. So you got
Correct.
3 actions.
So, I think what I might do is try to cause another distraction, this time on this side.
Which side? Say it again.
This side.
Okay.
To try to attempt to lure this one away from the stairs.
Okay.
And then maybe, just maybe, I can sneak my way over that pile of rubble and go upstairs.
Okay. All right. Go ahead for your distraction. We'll go ahead and call that an attack roll again.
Okay. That's a 27.
Okay, that'll probably work. What are you're just like taking a shot with the bow and just like thunking the wall?
I was hoping to just find debris, like a piece of rotten wood or a, there's got to be
There's
stuff
stuff around. Yeah, sure.
Okay. If not, I can totally use an arrow, but that was my initial thinking.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't want to waste your ammo on that. Okay,
Exactly.
27 is a good roll. Okay, so distraction caused. They are gonna. You can see it's turned its head. That's as much as I'm gonna allow
What
it
I
to
think
do on
is a
its.
head?
Yeah, that's as much as I'm gonna allow it to do on not its turn.
Okay, and then I will ready a move action for when that thing starts moving away from the stairs.
Okay. All right, so that's your next 2 actions is to ready that movement.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then the monsters. Monsters are up. This one's going to go ahead and it's going to move down. This one will move 40 feet. 2 actions to get here. And then it is going to go ahead and roll a perception check. It's not going to roll very well. What's your stealth modifier?
13.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't appear to see you as it's kind of looking around. You can see its head is down as it's trying to like investigate underneath that hammock, and it's kind of trying to pull apart that sack of stuff, and it's just kind of digging in like. That's that one. Next up is going to be this one. I ended its movement just outside of the trap, but here we go. It's gonna move into the trap.
Yeah, get in there.
It doesn't know the trap is there. So the monster is going to move in. Okay, as it moves in, it drags itself along the floor and along the railings and stuff like that, and as it kind of reaches over, it grabs one of the supports, not knowing that the support is clearly dilapidated and broken, and as it does so, you can hear there's a crunching of wood, there's a splitting of lumber as the wall on this side kind of caves in and planks from above drop down onto the creature. There's a loud crash. Ta'Rouk, you easily hear that crash. This one responds and looks over. This one's going to take a bit of damage. Well, it also gets a reflex saving throw. Hang on. It's going to succeed, so it's going to take half damage. On a very good roll. Lucky it. Alright. Okay, yeah, that one takes a good bit of damage, though. Okay. And it is buried under that. It's going to spend the rest of its turn to get out of that debris. But it is hurt and injured. Okay, this one at the bottom. It's making its way back. This creature has just been.
All the commotion?
Sorry?
Did it turn around at all the commotion?
Oh no, these things happen simultaneously.
Damn it. Well, that's what I mean. It's like a lot of noise.
Yeah. It's gonna get here. This creature has basically been going into this room and out of this room, into this room and out of this room. So it's gonna get into this room.
Pretty much just stay
hear
in
the
that
commotion,
little corner. You're safe in there.
and it's gonna make its way up
I love this
Spacing.
little dude.
back there. It gets into the room, hears the crash, and makes its way back out.
Okay, so
Alright.
I held my action for when that
Oh.
one moved away. So this is me moving, and I'm gonna kind of use that like commotion to sort of cover up whatever noise I might make crawling over these boxes.
Okay.
if
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah. Sure. Go for it. So, you're ready to movement. So you have what's your movement speed?
Movement speed is 35.
Okay. You said you're gonna climb over the boxes.
You know, just for fun, I might make it sort of acrobatic. Do a little vaulting, a little leaping.
Okay. So 35 would get you there. There is difficult terrain here. I would actually call this greater difficult terrain. So your movement speed would be chunked down. But if you roll a decent success, I don't want to hold up the game. So if you roll
On acrobatics.
yeah. So let me give you the DC first, so we can just kind of be fair about this.
Yeah.
DC 25 acrobatics.
Okay.
If you get a
doable.
DC 25 acrobatics, you can get there.
Okay.
I believe it.
Tulka stays, but you can get there.
Yes. Yes. It is a total of 31.
31. You got it. So, Farryn, I'm just going to move you real quick. You are here. You are here. As this is all kind of happening, as all of this stuff is crashing down, as these two are drawn towards the south end of the ship, Farryn, you sneak out and you quickly, similar to Ta'Rouk, do a quick little parkour, roll over the barrels, and as things crash down, you kind of crouch. There's the commotion below. There's the screaming, painful screams of the creatures. You duck down, but you're able to slip, and the staircase is ahead of you. Tulka, as you walk away, just kind of wags the tail a little bit, kind of whine. But
I give her this the steak, man.
she crouches down.
Unofficially, not in action.
Yeah, she crouches down, and I'll just have Tulka kind of tuck back a little bit. She'll just stay low. Okay, out of sight.
Yeah.
Okay, Farryn, you made your move.
Oh, Farryn is the stealthy elf right now.
Of the production.
Uh,
It's
roll credits.
It all makes sense now.
Now we see where we were going with this. I'll tell you guys the story of why we came up with that name one day. Okay, Ta'Rouk, you are up. All the creatures have moved.
Did I hear the creature come in the room?
You heard the creature come into the room. You heard the creature go out of the room.
I think Ta'Rouk is in this back room, hanging for hanging off the rafters, like, just eyes wide, like, I don't know what that was. Starts going again, and I'm gonna. That's a good question. Okay, well, I'm gonna just use all three of my actions to get up the stairs.
Sure. Okay.
That's measuring it out, but
Farryn, you going up the stairs as well?
Yeah, when it's my turn.
Okay. Tell you what. Let me just say, this is a fairly quick round, right? Cress, Finn, do you guys mind if we do another round with these guys real quick? Okay. You guys successfully stealth your way up the stairs into the next.
Woohoo! We're crawling this dungeon ship.
Okay.
Ooh.
Split deck. Ta'Rouk, go ahead and place yourself here.
Yeah.
Well, Okay.
Farryn, go ahead and place yourself up here.
Oh, hello.
Oh shit.
Oh, now we're really separated.
Yeah, now you're real separated.
Through the wall, you hear message. I know that you're perfectly fine and that nothing bad could have happened.
I can respond, right?
With to message, I don't know.
The
I
message.
don't think so. It's in.
No, that's not a thing in Pathfinder.
Yeah, I also you can't actually send the message. You need to see the target.
Oh yeah, we established that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
but okay.
I'll
So
go.
let's see.
We just feel it. We're like intuition says it's
Right.
fine.
Farryn, we'll start with you. You're in this room. I'm just gonna kind of put you guys on the squares here real quick. Okay. Farryn, you're in the room. As you look into this room, you can see this was maybe once the ship's battery, right? You can see it looks like there are a few different barrels of things stored, but one of the most notable things as you can immediately look around is you can see that there is a whole bunch of cannonballs set aside. So this looks like where they would have stored
Well, how
that
am I
sort
gonna
of thing.
carry these?
I just make the problems, I don't solve them.
Right. So I guess I will just officially do a perception check to investigate the room.
Okay, give me a perception
Make
check.
sure there's no sluggies. Make sure there's nothing else lootable.
What's your perception?
Total of 20.
Total of 20. With a 20, what you find in this room is... Let me see something here. What does gunpowder come in? Gunpowder in barrels?
Kegs.
Black powder. Yeah, I think it might be kegs. Horns.
Horns?
There's horns of black powder, and there's also kegs of black powder.
Yeah, I'll take some of the horns. I can carry those. This episode is so horny, you guys.
God. Oh my god.
Okay, you find... I'm gonna regret this. You find 2 kegs of black powder, but you also find some horns if you want to transport it in horns. Transporting them
Yeah.
in the kegs would be pretty heavy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we'll get some powder horns.
okay, you got some powder horns. You
2?
can
I like that
get
horny powder.
Yeah.
Powder.
3 horns of powder.
3 horns of powder.
Yeah, so you can actually look it up in the thing. It's black powder horn. They're level 2 items. Just add 3 of those.
Okay. Will do. We're still using action economy here?
Correct.
Okay.
Just to kind of keep things
And
consistent.
there's nowhere, or this is a door, hey, up here?
Yeah, it's a door. Yeah, no monsters in this room.
Okay, that's my next move, is to go to the door.
Okay. I think you can probably make
And
it
open it?
there. Yeah, if you want, you can open it. And we'll call
Yeah.
that your full round. When you
Okay.
open that door, you'll be back. You open the door and you can see now you're on the deck of the ship. Ahead of
top
you.
deck, okay.
Yeah. You are. Let me move you over. I'll just move you here real quick, just to show you, and I'll move you guys back. Yeah. Come on, drag. Roll 20. You're fucking up, buddy. So you're back on this map essentially.
You're fucking up, bud.
You're fucking up, bud. You're on like right over here at this kind of section right
Okay.
at the bow.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay. Adamicus.
That's my name in it's like a creek type
Sure.
thing. That's pretty sick. I would like to do a perception check of this room because I'm understanding how Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and break your
I
perception.
want to find out what's. That's gonna be my last hero point.
Did anyone else hear Soundtale just do the t-t-tung? He said that's my last hero point.
No.
Have to be
Turning the
fucking
dread
me.
up to
All right.
11.
That's gonna be an 11 for my perception.
11
Oh, the
perception.
1.
You see cannons. One sec here. You see cannons, and you see one slithery tucked in behind the cannonballs. Again, this is also like the aft battery, and there's also a door back here. It is closed.
I fully think Ta'Rouk goes from like climbing, lands on these staircases, like, and he's just very quietly like, at least it's, and just sees it at the top of the staircase, like, and like does like the like creepy, like not walking on his knuckles at this point, is like awkwardly doing his like waddle walk to try to be quiet. And I'm gonna get to this door and try to sneak through this door.
Okay. You can go ahead with your last action. Yeah, I'd allow you to open and move into the door.
Okay. Closes the door quietly behind him and just like just deep breath.
Ta'Rouk.
Oh god. I hate when he pauses after saying our names.
As you enter the door,
Yeah. Doom.
I knew it was gonna be there. Truthfully, like I knew there was gonna be some motherfucker in there.
some motherfuckers in there. Ta'Rouk, you enter into the room and you close the door behind you, and you see. You look over. You sigh. And you look over, and in the corner of the room, something shifts. And from behind the table, you see a large mass of misplaced limbs, loose flesh, parts that should be on the inside, now on the outside, as this creature stands up and looks towards the door. You can, there you go. You can make it a little bit larger for everybody to kind of see it in all its glory. And Ta'Rouk, it begins to verbalize. You hear words coming out of what in this sort of cavernous dent in its form, where its mouth is just barely visible and able to move. What languages do you speak, Ta'Rouk?
That's a great question. What languages David, what languages don't I speak?
That's the better question.
You gotta, where's my languages in this? I forgot this.
Farouk's
There's
like,
one I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure.
speak Uggo.
There's one I'm pretty sure you speak.
Speak Uggo.
Damn. Oh,
I
this
don't speak
creature's
whatever
about to take some
fucking language you
psychic
speak.
damage.
Where is that listed?
It might be under like character, like traits or something. I'm pretty sure Ta'Rouk speaks.
I know I speak common. What's Rose? I think the spider people.
And Elven, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't hear it in spider talk, and it's certainly not common. But you do recognize the words vaguely as Elvish. You hear. Who goes there?
My name is Ta'Rouk, or Elder Ta'Rouk. It's wonderful to meet all of you.
Ta'Rouk.
Yes, that's me.
Did the lady send you?
Technically, yes.
He's not lying. He's not lying.
Another defiled.
No, no, I'm not defiled. I'm just sorry. I think we had a I think we're talking about two different ladies. My bad. I think Ta'Rouk this entire time is eyeing the door on the other wall, like just like exit strategy. It's real fucking close.
It kind of like slithers forward and kind of levels as it kind of like looms over the table. You hear the wood kind of creaking under the weight of the creature as it's trying its best to like move what looks like maybe an eye is hidden behind like curled lumps of flesh as it kind of like peers towards you. It kind of bulges outwards and goes, another victim of the Black Reef.
Nope, not a victim of the Black Reef. I don't know. If I'm being honest with you, I don't know what a Black Reef is. I've never heard of this term.
Actually, you have.
He's lying at this point.
Oh, he's lying at this point. Okay.
He's like, well, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. Yeah, never. Don't.
What is your
Couldn't tell you where.
What is your purpose here, Ta'Rouk?
Okay, it's you. I'm sorry, what is your name? My bad. Should have asked that to start. That was my fault. Fully hands up, like, honestly, exploring is why I'm here. I didn't know this was your vessel or home or your dwelling place. There it is. He's trying his hardest. He's not.
Yeah,
charisma
I would say you're not
all.
aggressive, and the creature doesn't appear immediately aggressive either.
Mm-hmm.
The others were definitely like more protective. This one seems to have a bit more sentience about it.
God.
Sentient calamari.
Human Marty.
Yeah. The creature struggles to say, I was once a ship's captain.
Right. She's I don't know how to address a ship's captain properly. If you don't mind filling me in, I happily will address. Should I call you captain?
I remember I was once called Thalys. Sis.
Sis? Wait, Thalys?
Thallus. Last name Ses. S-E-S.
Okay.
Well, Captain Sess, is that proper? I don't, again, don't know the proper terms, but wasn't trying to harm you in any way, honestly. It's been a rough day, if you will.
The creature regards you, Ta'Rouk, as it's weighing its what to do about this intruder in its den. Farryn, you are up front on the deck of the ship, and this is where we're going to cut from you guys. We're going to hop back over to our coast crew. There we go. Okay, back on the
I
seaweed
don't
covered
think you've
coast.
mentioned that name before, have you?
Thallus.
Thallus.
Mm,
Okay.
No, it's a
It is.
new name.
I was like,
Nothing we've heard before. I too was like, this is not in my Rolodex.
No, Thallus is a new name. Thallus is a new name to us all. Whoop. There we go. Okay. All right, Finn and Cress. You have all just dispatched a fair number of grindylow and the first and largest of the seaweed heaps. And towards the end of that last round, there was a bright white light that descended from the sky. There was a flash over the ledge, and the screams of the grindylows. You can still see smoke tendrils kind of making their way up. And standing at the foot of the ledge, you see the elf Anatole Iusis, trident in hand, as he looks out over the field. He glances around at everything, and his eyes kind of move from Zin and Chimney in the middle, and he just kind of casually says to them, "So this is why y'all are late. Having a bit of fun, are we?" And then the eyes kind of travel over to Cress, and immediately the expression changes to one of shock. You're alive.
barely believed it. Foreseeing you.
Before this reunion can properly take place, there's still one more enemy on the field. Several more enemies on the field. But we're going to start off. Finn, you are up first with Cress on deck.
Use all 3 actions to murder.
Get him. Starting with Chimney?
Yeah.
Oh, Chimney. We know Chimney's fast.
Okay. 2 actions to get up here.
Okay.
I think as he's passing Cress, he'll just say, looks like warm feelings were a good thing. And he is going to slam upward with the axe and attack the remaining seaweed bitch.
The remaining seaweed bitch.
It was 32. 32.
32 gonna hit. That's gonna hit for sure.
32, my good man.
That's good show, lad.
Oh, I'm fucking it up.
Quite a
pussy
strike.
balls. Oh, suck my, what's my numbers?
My good sir, would you kindly...
You were censored by Discord.
I would, no,
Oh, no.
I stopped talking because
Oh.
I started counting. I was like, suck
Understood,
my,
understood.
what's,
Suck my 1,
2,
2...
One thing at a time.
My 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, shut up, everybody stop. I need a second.
Alex doing math.
Alex doing math.
Alex doing math.
Alex doing math.
12.
19. Shut the fuck up.
19 damage.
Yes. I'm
That's-
sorry, honey. I scared you.
Oh.
Oh, Mabel, it's
Everybody
okay.
stop. All right, 19 damage, a solid hit with the weakness applied.
Oh, I'm so sorry. She went, what?
Why am I bad at math? Damn it, now I'm doing math.
David's doing math. David's
So easy.
11.
Just saying fucking numbers. Shut up.
Okay,
Fucking horse.
2 actions move, 1 action smack. Okay. That's you.
And it's bloodied, correct?
Sure. If you want to use your imagination for bloodied, hey, who might have stopped you?
Okay, hold on. You said use my imagination, right? On it, it's Cress's turn. Hold on.
What do you draw? There's your hero point.
Alright, I'm done.
Cress, you're up.
My allies, are they looking hurt at all?
I believe Chimney took some damage. Hang on.
I'm literally 106 out of 110. I'm fine.
Chimney is 44 out of 75.
Okay, and has Zin been hurt at all? I think a little bit.
Zin was hurt a bit. Zin is 142 out of 165. Zin's alright.
Okay. Yeah, everyone's all right,
Yeah.
but this is more out of sentiment, I think, than anything else. Cress strikes a sudden military pose and raises the broken sword to their shoulder and sweeps into a bow to Anatole. And then when they come back up, they say, "King of the Sand Sea, I told you I would bring them back safe." And they're going to cast Heal with all 3 of their actions to get everyone as close to full as possible as this wave, this remnant of the ocean swings forward in a full circle around everyone still standing. It doesn't reach the monster, which is good. But there is just this sudden wash of ocean that I think, like the seaweed that they brought up, also creeps its way out of the sand. This kind of visual display that the oceans are not actually gone. And that will restore... What are you? Oh, it's just going to be a flat 8 points to Chimney, Zin, Finn, and Cress themselves.
8 points, you say?
Yes.
I'm up to full. Finn will just say, "To the seeker of the royal bestiary."
And what am I doing? That's how math works. There we go.
Math 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Cress smiles at Finn and then back up at Anatole as they just have this feeling of like, I kept my fucking promise. For once.
I'll give Anatole's reaction on his turn, but there's a definite sort of pride that that's easy to pick up as he kind of like stands up and gives kind of like starts off with a nod to you, Cress. Right. The heap. If it had any brains, it would run. But it's just a plant. It's a mindless plant. And it's gonna hit Finn. Let me see something here.
It's gonna try to hit Finn.
Just take a look at something here. It won't.
It might bloody well succeed.
If it moves up here.
Give it a try, bitch.
No, we're-
Shorzy.
Give your balls a tug, Grindylow.
Give your fucking balls a tug, dude.
I don't know if they have balls. Canonically, you know what? Now they do. Granny don't have balls.
Give your
Finn,
barnacles a tug.
give your barnacles a tug.
Tell your mother for me. You barnacle fucker.
Finn, that's gonna be a 35 to hit you, bud.
Oh, that's a fucking crit there, bud.
Wait.
Hey, we're
Reaction.
Oh,
Interposing Earth.
oh.
Which I've never done before. Let me quadruple check that this works. Oh, it'll reduce the damage dealt. Yes, worth it? Okay.
it's a fucking crit. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's a really good crit too.
The sand shoots up in front of Finn, creating this barrier as it strikes. And I grant you cover. If you would be damaged by the triggering effect despite this barrier, you raise a flimsy barrier of earth to shield you from harm. The barrier is 1 inch thick, 5 feet long, 5 feet high, and must be placed on the border between 2 squares, which, yeah. This barrier appears between you and the source of the triggering effect and grants standard cover against the triggering effect. Standard
That's a
cover.
plus two to your AC, Finn. So, what did I roll?
You rolled
35.
20, yeah.
35. So plus 2 to your AC. Would that still be a crit? No. All right.
Hey,
That is not going to be a crit. So
my AC is 24.
24.
If it reduces
So
it by 2,
yeah, so
it would just be under a crit.
nice. There you go. Hey, those plus 1s and plus 2s matter.
My fucking hero.
Academia.
And I'll reduce the damage by 2.
Damn it, you beat me to the academia. I was about to say it.
You reduce the damage by how much?
Just 2.
Just 2. Okay. Well, it was a really good
Alec,
roll
you take
for this.
57 points of damage.
So that would. So, 31 minus 2. Yeah, you're glad. Glad that wasn't a crit. That was close
Yeah.
to max dice.
What, 29?
29. Yeah, 29 damage to you, Finn.
29.
Third attack.
29?
Third thing it's gonna do is try to grab with the map. Let's see. So minus 5. That puts you down. Is a 34.
The barrier's still there, though, so it's a
Yeah.
32?
Correct.
It still beats my 25.
Okay. Yeah. So it is gonna. Well, actually, this was a grab anyway. So. It's
never.
it's against your fortitude AC.
Which is 25.
Yeah. So you're grabbed. And then
Finn is lost in the wall, looks back, and I think he does say in that moment, like, my fucking hero, and then he gets.
and you get pulled in, and with the last action, it's gonna try to constrict you. I need a DC 28 fort save.
Do it, bitch. Oh, well, I have to do it.
You have to do it.
Bitch.
I'm bitch.
Well, that's a hero point guaranteed. That was a 3 on the die. That's a natural 1 on the die, David.
Okay. So that'll be brought down to a crit fail, which will be double damage.
Damn it.
I'm actually immune to seaweed damage.
Oh, you're immune to seaweed damage. I forgot that was on your sheet. Yeah, that's a Jotunblood thing, isn't it? Yeah.
It's called
I don't
You Gross
fear
the
seaweed.
Sea.
It's going to be
For breakfast.
26 bludgeoning damage to you, to you, Finn.
Okay. 26.
26 bludgeoning.
Okay. I'm bloodied.
You tanking. You spanking and tanking.
In his mind, I finally got what I wanted.
Yeah.
They're focused on me.
The tank gets spanked.
Okay.
Name of the episode.
Is the
Name of the episode.
the constrict? Is it technically? Never mind. Ignore it.
Yeah, because it was attack with the tendril, one action to grab, and then the constrict for the last action. So that's all 3. That's all 3 of the
Yeah,
heaps.
because for attack of opportunity, the ranged attack has to be on another creature, not me.
Oh yeah, for like the retributive strike thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking about it.
Chimney's up. Chimney dropped the trap, but creature's just gonna wail on Finn, so Chimney gonna do a... Chimney is gonna try to help you, Finn. We're gonna try to help you out. So Chimney is gonna run up behind you, try to help you escape.
Oh.
All right. It's a pretty damn good roll, Chimney. That's a 29.
Jimmy's
Get
a
it, little
fucking
fella.
Chad.
Get it, Chimney.
He's such a fucking Chad, that chimney.
That is a medit.
Jimmy's such a Chad.
That is a medit. Chimney is able to get you freed here, Finn.
Woo.
Oh my god.
So,
Truly a David and Goliath story.
Finn, as the sand kind of washes over you and you get strapped up, right? You get lifted into the air, and then suddenly you feel 2 little hands gripping your shoulder as Chimney uses his winglets to jump into the air, glide over, grab onto your shoulder, and goes, "Hang on, buddy, I got you," and pulls out a dagger and just starts. All right.
Very mighty. Thank you.
Chimney looks at you. I'm a fucking hero.
Yeah, you are. No doubt in my mind. I will praise you to the day I die.
And then Chimney is going to scamper with the last action.
Is that an actual movement?
An official move, actually.
It is. Chimney can stride up to speed with a 5-foot bonus and gains bonus to his AC and against reactions triggered.
And it's called
Dude.
Scamper?
Yep.
That's a
I
Cutie
love
patootie.
that.
Chimney is
That's really
gonna scamper on over here.
Scampering little hero.
Finn's gonna take a back seat. Chimney's gonna join the party. Scamper abilities, dude.
Yo, homeboy's scampering? Shit.
He's scampering.
Zin's
He's
up.
scampering. We gotta go.
Zin's gonna go in. Zin's gonna go in. Let's see, we got a good bit of movement speed. Can we get to the square we need to for the flank? Hang on. Diagonal. Up. Yes. Zin's gonna run into flank position with 1 action, and then spend the next 2 actions for Draconic Frenzy. And just give me a second here while I just roll some dice by myself for a moment. Okay, that's a hit.
This episode is brought to you by this
I was
ability.
just gonna do it. Fuck you, dude.
This
This episode is brought to you by Letterkenny and Short. It's not actually.
This episode's brought to you by the Scamper.
The Scamper. Okay.
I wish we all
This
could
thing's
be Scamper,
immune
you
to
know?
crits anyway.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's such a mechanical DM question. I'm not gonna so mechanically, it's exactly the same as the other one? Yeah, like David's gonna tell me, you dumb fuck.
Alright. I'm gonna get it down to bloodied with the 3 attacks.
Hell
Its
yeah,
AC is
brother.
low as shit. Oh no, that was Jim Zin's HP I just reduced.
No.
I forgot.
David's got something out for Zen.
Leave them alone.
Half to their HP last time is.
Yeah, I just really don't like this dragonkin.
But they're so cool.
Okay, there's that. That's Zin. These grindylows are all dead except for these 3 here. And they're going to start to run away. They're going to take their turn to run away. Then we'll get to Anatole. Anatole looks across the battlefield. Again, there's a kind of a swell of pride, seeing your salute, Cress, seeing Finn's cheering of Cress, and Zin and Chimney are also inspired after that heal. And Anatole whispers something to himself. What are your guys' perception checks, perception DCs, Finn and Cress? Or your modifiers?
I have a plus 15.
Plus 15?
Plus 13.
Okay. Cress, you hear Anatole. You can I would say you don't really hear it so much as you read his lips. As he says, I was a fool for thinking they were gone. And he's going to make his move here. His movement speed is pretty nutty because he's going to spend his first action to activate. He's going to spend a focus point and sprout his wings again. You guys see these red draconic wings burst out of the back. As he kind of like leans forward, he kind of grits his teeth, and in a flare of white flame, these red draconic wings appear. And then he's going to move, and as he moves, you all notice his feet. He's not actually wearing any boots because his feet begin to glow, and he shoots flames from his feet, and he's going to fly across fast as hell. Yeah. As he flies across the field, if you think that's interesting, as he lands, it actually causes damage to those within a 10-foot
yeah.
radius to him.
Get him, Anatole.
Which
Oh
would be
my
all-
God.
Blast back.
Sorry?
Did you just use the spell blast back? Because I have that.
This is what the fuck's it called? This is propulsive leap.
God.
Yeah, I always think about prepping that.
Yeah, so he just.
I have something similar. That's why I was like, is that what it? Because mine is like, if I drop more than 10 feet, I can use a spell to essentially make like a nuke area around.
Yeah. So yeah, he activates his flying speed with his wings for one action, move with the other, activates the flying speed, activates propulsive leap, moves, and then between that and between that landing and then. You guys can't see, but he's also got something else going on. That's going to do enough to get in here. I just need to make some saves from these guys real quick. Okay.
We can't see, but there's a sudden dust cloud.
Yeah. There's just... Anatole crosses the field, and... What is the DC that they had to hit? Where are you? Yeah. Okay. There's more screams up here.
Mooney's excited.
Mooney loves the screams of grindylows.
Apparently.
Okay, all the grindylows are done. This is actually kind of off screen a little bit with Anatole's movement speed, with the between the propulsive leap and his fly speed, he's able to get to them. So that's somewhat off screen a ways, but yeah, he did not let them get away. Okay. Let's do one more round here because I have a feeling you guys are about to wrap these guys up and this guy up in no time. So, Finn, you're up with Cress on deck.
Alright.
You got a flank now too.
Sick.
Creatures off guard.
Right, so I'm rolling with advantage.
Although its AC is already really low, and it's immune to crits, so the flanking really didn't matter that much on this creature. But we did it. Sorry.
Understood. 36. Counted it myself. I didn't. I googled it.
With the damage, or that's to hit.
That's to hit.
Real quick, what's your modifier for your attack roll?
Plus 18.
Yeah, Finn, you can't miss this thing unless you get a nat 1.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Fighters.
Fighters.
I'm just not gonna roll crit then, right? Because it's
Correct.
not gonna matter.
Yeah. So well, yeah, as long as you don't get a nat 1.
But then at the same time, I'm doing more damage anyway.
Because you're slashing, yeah, because you're hitting its weakness.
Just backwards, if you ask me. Okay. so
Yeah,
that-
like your glasses.
Thank you.
Your glasses are upside down, bud. You know what? I don't own glasses. I shouldn't make comments. I don't know how they work.
Night.
I have a
You are
vague idea of
correct.
the concept.
19
19 damage?
June?
slashing on the first attack.
Jade?
Still up.
Yeah, it's bloody.
It's getting another one from me, bitch. Jade? Jade?
Jin?
Jin.
Jin?
Jin.
Jin?
Jin?
SpongeBob.
No, this is
20,
Patrick.
22?
No.
To hit? Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
14.
14? Okay.
Is it still breathing?
It's still up. These things have a lot of
Sure.
HP. They're immune to crits, but they have a lot of HP.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh, wait,
That is
yeah.
a...
Yeah, 14 plus 6.
I get-
Yeah.
yeah.
You're chunking away at it, though.
16 plus 30, 24.
24 will hit still. Even with the map.
Fucking
Even with full
balls.
map.
16.
16.
Shit, that hurts.
So, this thing,
Uh huh.
you got it down
Going
to a
that way.
quarter of its health. It is beyond bloodied. It's quartered now.
Finn is beating his chest like an ape and just. He's not. I'm kidding. He does do that.
I got excited. I got excited.
I think he's literally just hacking this thing like you would a tree.
Sure.
As soon as the axe hits, there's a quick flash of a snowy mountainous forest, and then he hits again. It is just a stalk of seaweed. Hits again. It's the Nexenkov. Boom! And I think he just cuts through the bottom of the leg. He's just hacking into this thing.
Yeah. You just sever what is kind of like the passes for like the leg on this thing as it kind of crashes into the sand. There's a shower of sand that just erupts around you. All right.
Doing his best Paul Bunyan impression.
His best Paul Bunyan impression. Cress,
Bunyan
you
just
up.
dropped.
New Bunyan just dropped. Ouch.
Okay, so Cress has to be closer to throw this. So they're going to run up next to Finn for their first action. They've got 35, so they can make it there just fine.
Easy peasy.
Then they're going to quick draw and throw another junk bomb.
Get some real Junkrat vibes from Cress these last couple sessions.
Yeah,
I'm
real.
loving it.
Oh my god, that's my second net one. I'm gonna use another hero point.
Take 'em.
Cause I can.
You can.
Have them. That's very good. 16 plus 11 is
Yeah,
number.
that'll hit.
27.
Oh yeah,
27.
that's hitting.
Tiny temper.
2d8. That's 10 slashing, and then for 1d8 of fire.
1d8 fire.
Another fucking 2. And then 2 persistent slashing. And I don't know the weakness numbers, but...
That's okay. I got you.
Oh. And for my last trick, because I can, I'm gonna... Am I gonna do that? Fuck it. Yeah, I think for their last trick, they, in case more enemies pop up, they want to be prepared. So they, battle medicine on themselves. They're like, it's also them like dusting off their coat and like trying to look more presentable, I think. So they're like wrapping all of their wounds and they're like, look like fucking shit. And the king just got
For the king.
All right.
King of the North.
All right. It's the heap's turn. It's gonna do its best. And it's gonna go for Finn.
Impressive.
Go for Finn.
$33.
the
That was
who's
a
it, what's
really
it still in
strained
front of
face.
you?
It hits, but it's definitely not a crit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it does hit.
Where the dice? These things.
Impressive.
27 damage, bludgeoning damage to you, Finn.
Subtract 2 from that.
25 bludgeoning damage to you, Finn.
25. Yeah. He's seen better days, but he's up.
Okay. It's
Shit,
gonna try
I
to
got you.
grab at you.
Hey, fuck off!
He's trying to grab at me.
Oh my god, buy him dinner
That's
first.
gonna be a 34 against your Fortitude DC.
That hits.
Okay, you grabbed again. Look, it's good at grabbing things. That's what the seaweed does.
Yeah.
And it's gonna
No,
try to
that's
constrict
really-
you. I need a
go for
Fortitude
it.
save.
Okay. Oh,
No.
that is another natural one.
No. You don't have more hero points.
Finn,
Oh, that pisses me off.
Yeah.
that's gonna be 32 bludgeoning damage to you
Ah.
Finn is unconscious. My bad.
What?
with the crit.
Yeah.
Wait. What were you at?
30.
Why did no one tell me? Talk to your healers!
That'll happen
Bitch.
this turn, isn't it?
Talk to your healer.
I did. He just. Okay.
Communicate with your doctor.
Finn, you're gonna move in initiative order here. Okay, that's that creature's full round. Let me just move you. As you go down, you are gonna be the round before it. So, the turn order is gonna be Cress. You will be before Finn now.
Okay.
Finn, you go unconscious. You watch as the creature shoots through the sand again, smacks into Finn. Cress, like right next to you. It's the seaweed grabs, like moves its way, slithers around him, pulls him up. You see it kind of constricting around his throat as it just crushes his body, and you see him
No,
just
you
lose
fucking don't.
consciousness.
God damn.
Get him, Chris.
Chimney is up. Chimney doesn't have any healing or a whole ton that we can do. So I think what we're going to do here is I'm going to have Chimney hold. We're going to have Zin go. And this thing doesn't have a whole ton of health. I hate to kill steal from players, but there's no way
Nah, do it.
Zin doesn't kill this thing this round.
Get it, Zin.
Yeah, Zin's going to Draconic Momentum. This thing has a really crappy AC, so this is like the perfect opportunity for Zin to pull this off. As long as these are, yeah, all three of these are gonna hit. Yeah, this thing with the between its weakness to slashing, there's no way this thing survives mathematically. Finn, you are hoisted into the air. Cress, you watch as Finn is dragged away into the air. But as he
Like
is
hell you are!
being pulled up, and you call out, you see the body of the heap just suddenly torn to ribbons as the draconic visage of Zin from the other side. Put him down! and leaps into the air, slashes through the arm. Finn falls to the ground and is in one.
Cress
more
catches
suit.
him.
You catch him, breast him down easy, and Finn just tears into the heap. And that will be this combat. Done. Okay. All right. We are out of initiative order for you guys here on the beach. Let's hop back over to the others real quick. Those on the creepy ship. Start with Farryn. Farryn, you're on the deck. What you doing?
What do I see on the horizon?
The sand sea. Off in the distance. And I'll say
say.
roll a perception.
Yeah. That's 30.
A 30? A 30 is real good. With a 30, you're standing here. You look around, you see some of the stuff we described before. The beacon of Eliza off to the east. And then off to the west, the karst, the stone pillars, where you know the rendezvous point is. And then you also see trails of smoke. You see columns of smoke in that direction as well. The direction that your friends went.
I think she fixates on that for a moment, and then is, taken out of this nice serene moment of breathing some fresh air and looking out over the sand sea, which in its own way is beautiful.
It's kind of pretty in the twilight.
But seeing the smoke takes her out of it immediately, and she becomes very one-track minded. She's trying to now get to Ta'Rouk so that they can regroup and get back to Tolka as well, so that they can get going.
Okay. All right.
So I guess I'm just going back the way I came,
Back
unless
the way
there's
you
a
came?
quicker way to get to
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
You mean you could? So you're on the deck of the ship. Let me just move you to that map real quick. That's right. We do it with this thing. This map is where you were at.
Yeah.
So you could go along the outside of the ship. So you're like up here, right? You know that Ta'Rouk is in towards the aft over here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That'd be the chamber.
Oh yeah.
So you can go across
Yeah.
the deck.
So yeah. So you know what I will do is go across the deck and peek through the little vents where I think he might be.
Sure. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna move you back real quick. Grab it, drag it, grab it, drag it,
The old grab and drag.
pop it.
Pop it.
Thanks,
Yeah,
I got you. I got you.
Take a hero point because you're the hero we all need.
Oh, fuck
Not the one we
yeah!
deserve.
I'll take it. Hit a hero point.
Farryn, I'm just gonna move you. You're technically on the deck of the ship, but yeah, you can kind of
Yeah.
like peek through some of the cabins here. Roll a perception check
Yeah.
for me.
Okay. $23.
23. You see, there is actually another creature here that Ta'Rouk had missed. With your 23, I'm also going to say you don't see this creature, but you're aware of its presence. So it's unobserved to you, but it is like slithery snory over here. So that you know that there's two, but you
Okay.
don't see Ta'Rouk anywhere because that door is closed.
Okay.
Ta'Rouk stealthily closed it behind himself when he walked in. Yeah.
So
I'll allow you to, if
I
you wanted
guess-
to, if you wanted to try to sneak through. We can say this is all happening amidst the time that Ta'Rouk is talking to the creature. If you're cool with it, Adam.
yeah, I mean
Oh
ultimately
yeah,
my goal
no,
is just,
absolutely.
like,
That's what I figured.
if I sense where he is, I want to get to him.
Okay. You don't see him in here, but you do see that there's this door over here. I'll leave you. I would rather you don't metagame, but whatever you think Farryn would think in this moment is you peer into this chamber where you suspected Ta'Rouk would have been, and you don't see him.
Yeah.
Whatever conclusion you come to.
Well, I
zero.
know he would have come up these stairs.
Yep, you can see the staircase.
And then I think to logic my way through this would make sense. He's either has gone back down
Mm-hmm.
or has gone through the door.
Mm-hmm.
So I will go back. Sorry, I'll just make a decision. I will just drop in and try to sneak through the room.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Roll a stealth.
31.
31's real good. It's real good, and that's fortunate. Okay. 31. Just to kind of keep things moving here, you can stealth through the room without setting off any of these bad guys. Okay. Ta'Rouk.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just have a quick. We're just gonna kind of continue Ta'Rouk's dialogue with this creature real quick, and then Farryn, I will cue you when you join. When you can come in. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Ta'Rouk, the creature Thalis Cess is before you, investigating you. Now, real quick, we were just above table. Do you remember the name Black Reef? Does that make that?
I don't.
You don't, Adam. You don't.
I kind of remember you saying it, but it's not ringing.
Okay.
What
Because
it
I think
is.
Ta'Rouk might.
Okay.
Okay. So this is an uncertainty. So I want to see. So let's get a dice roll here. Give us a recall knowledge. I'm gonna call this. You guys, society seems fair, right?
I am
Sure.
trained in society.
Yeah. Go for it.
A 21.
Okay. 21. The DC I had in mind would have been an 18 anyway, so that's going to be a success. 21 is a success. The term Black Reef, it was a term you've heard recently. When Farryn was kind of filling you in on things and had mentioned Nixus and Nixus' ship going down, you heard that supposedly people were taken to Black Reef. People aboard Nixus' ship were taken to Black Reef.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
that's right. Black Reef Prison. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
My brain couldn't remember it.
No,
It
you
couldn't
could.
tie Black Reef to prison. I was like, he has no clue what the fuck a sea is, let alone like.
Yeah, no worries.
What
What a
reefs
reef
are.
is, yeah.
Yeah, I think Ta'Rouk still is operating under the knowledge of like, I'm just gonna be blind and not act like I know anything.
Fair enough.
It's working for me currently.
Fair enough. Okay.
So, Captain, she said, so what are you doing here, if you don't mind me asking? It's kind of a drab location to be in, if you don't mind me saying. No offense, love the ship, great ship. It's awesome, I love it. But, you know, why here, if you don't mind me asking?
This is a sanctuary for those rejected by the rulers of Black Reef.
In Black Reef, again, I'm not. What is the Black Reef? Is it I don't know, an underwater thing that's black?
Me and my kind, we were experimented on, changed by the Baron of this town.
Baron? Oh, who's the Baron, if you don't mind me? Of course, I'm not trying to pry. I'm just wondering myself. Don't want to stumble on anybody else's toes.
A man named Prana Trufan.
Brana Trufan, okay, gotcha. I'll make sure not to cross toes with them, like I have awkwardly intruded on you. And I think like I think there's an undertone of anger under Ta'Rouk, where he's trying to like really quell it, but it's like there.
Mm-hmm.
My people and I are rejects, ill fit to the Baron's purposes. We were spirited away here.
Well, I'm truthfully sorry that you had to be experimented on. That's not appropriate by anybody, of course. If there's a way I could help, I would love to, but as you can tell, I stumbled upon this place on accident myself, so...
Me and mine are dying of hunger.
Right.
Kind of starts to slither forward.
We
When you say
crave.
dying of hunger, do you mean? Do you mean? And I think Ta'Rouk hasn't moved. I think Ta'Rouk has slid over, so he's in front of the other door on the way out, and
Sure.
behind him, the tail has looped around the door handle, and he's like covering it himself to be like, yeah, no, that makes you're in the middle of the sand sea, of course.
Roll a deception check.
Absolutely, I will. That's gonna be a 20. I'm actually gonna use my hero points.
Farryn, at this point, you're nearing the door, and you can hear Ta'Rouk and the creature conversing on the other side.
Deception, you said?
Deception.
Oh god, hard math.
Adam's doing math.
Say it again now.
Adam's doing math.
That's gonna be a 31 deception.
Ooh.
That's really good, especially compared to the 2 I just rolled.
I can't even tell you're lying.
Yeah, Farryn can't tell you're lying. And Farryn, this creature is speaking in Elvish. You can hear Ta'Rouk and this creature conversing in Elvish. Because you
In Elvish,
also
got
you
it.
speak Elvish as well.
Correct.
Okay. The creature, you hear the groan of the wood as it starts to kind of inch forward, and it says,
It's been so long since the lady has visited, and we are so hungry.
No, question. Which lady is this, if you don't mind me asking?
The Dark Maiden.
Okay.
Prana Travant's right hand.
Now, listen, I've met a couple of dark maidens in my past, but would you mind elaborating on the name? Possibly, I might know them, who knows? Might be an old friend who could have been here delivering something, and I didn't realize this was the location.
creature says,
I know not her name, but I know her spirit. Maybe she sent you. Maybe you are the sustenance that we crave.
No, but you see, I know where you, and immediately Tail kicks the door open, rolls backwards, and just starts, can I climb,
Yeah.
can I look around to see if I see Farryn anywhere, and be like, fuck! Like, shit.
I
As
was
the door-
literally
I
right
think-
behind the door, actually.
yeah. So Farryn, do you pop in? As you hear the door, as you hear a slam of wood.
I'm going out the side door.
He's
not
going
the
out
one
the
that
side
you're
door,
at.
yeah. So let me just.
I
So
see.
he's right
Like, I'm
here.
rolling out to the top deck.
Oh, I didn't see that door. Okay, yeah.
So when one door
yeah.
opens, another opens. I don't know.
There's
Yeah, I
the
think
title of
fair.
the episode. When one door opens,
One door
another one
opens,
opens.
another door
If you want, I don't know. You tell me.
I will.
Farryn, I think, is going to backtrack and try to meet Ta'Rouk up on the upper deck again.
Okay. Okay. Farryn, you hear the slam of wood, and you, as Ta'Rouk is saying, I'm sorry, Ta'Rouk, I missed your catchy line.
Oh, I was like, oh yes, actually, and just turned and ran. Like it wasn't even like a full catch. I was just like, that sounds awesome. Maybe I could.
Okay.
Out the door.
As the door, I'm not gonna have you roll or anything here, but as you pop open the door, Farryn, you start to back off. This from inside the room is echoed a guttural scream. You hear the slamming of wood. You hear this splintering of boards as and the ship itself begins to kind of quake with the scream. The creatures inside the room here, Farryn, both wake.
Oh no.
They look over and they'll see you. Okay, so initiative for the ship team real quick.
We're not going into another fight, are we?
Fuck.
You're totally going into another fight.
No, I mean we're not playing out a fight right now.
No. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean,
No.
we're going into
Okay.
initiative order. Oh yeah, shit. What's the time?
We're just about to.
Okay.
But initiative would be 32 for Farryn.
I have an
32 for
idea,
Farryn?
David, just so you know.
Okay. What's your idea?
I can't. So, it might. I gotta find Farryn fast.
You gotta find Farryn fast.
I have an idea because
Okay.
I saw cannonballs in that room.
You saw cannonballs in that room. So here's what we'll do. We are gonna call our session here as Farryn and Ta'Rouk. This creature is breaking the table as it's trying to rush towards Ta'Rouk, who just backs out of the room. As it just unleashes this horrific scream that just echoes throughout the ship, and the two flesh-warped beings on the inside respawn, and they look over, and Farryn, you see as they look over and make direct eye contact with you. Ta'Rouk, you're making your way out onto the deck, and then back over to the crew on the shore. The fight is over. Hang on, let's get out of creepy music. The crew on the shore. The fight is over. Finn is unconscious at your feet, Cress. I'll give you guys a chance to wrap up here, and Anatole is making his way back over to you.
Cress caught Finn even as he was falling, and their innate healing spell from their unicorn horn immediately begins to glow, and his forehead begins to glow as instantaneously, his body doesn't. He's conscious by the time his body is on the ground. Cress just immediately cradles him. I'm sorry.
It's my fault. I'm sorry for it.
Alec,
Your
can I have
fucking
you
fault.
speak
This
up
is
a
my
little
job.
bit? You just increase your volume a touch here. Go for it. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm checking my stuff too. Sorry about that. It's not your fault. It's the things that hit us. It's their fault, not yours. You were doing all you could and more.
I felt good. I felt good.
Good. You were letting some of it out.
And then he showed up like a vision, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. They hug him so tight and pull him up to his feet. You heal for 13 points.
Okay. He, I think he's holding on to Cress's face. They're hugging him. I think his hands are like just on their head and on their cheek, and he just. I told you every step of the way. No matter how it goes, and I think it's gonna go well given what we've heard.
He's alive, and he's safe, and he looks like a dragon.
Yes, he does. But he looked damn happy to see you.
This is the best day I've had in so long.
Kisses them on the temple.
As the two of you are having this exchange, Zin is, their rage now subsided, just kind of pulling seaweed off of the claws. And across the way, you see Chimney coming back towards you, and at his side is Anatole. And as Anatole rejoins as Anatole joins your party, my friends, that's where we're going to call our session of Unearthed Inheritance. We will be back in November to continue this campaign and continue this story. But we will be away for the month of October as we've got some other projects coming up. We will have a whole new campaign, right, coming up for you guys to dive into. But we'll drop some more about that in a bit. As we head out tonight, though, let's just say a quick round of goodbyes to our players. Let's start with Adamicus, Ta'Rouk himself.
Goodbye, other players. My name is Adam, or Mr. Adam. That's MRADDUP. You can find me anywhere online under that name. He, they pronouns for myself. I cosplay. I do TTRPGs. I voice act. I'm engaged.
You're engaged!
Yay!
And your fiance just followed us tonight.
Yay! Love you, Ellie.
Love you, Ellie.
We love you, Ellie.
I don't know what else to say, so I'm going to pass it off to Button.
Hello, I'm Button. My pronouns are they, them. I am Blue Button on social media. When I'm not here, actually, check us out in October. Adam and I are going to be doing a session 0 together for this new campaign. And then when I am not here doing that and this, you can find me over on Tales Archived in the Known Realms Tolesh campaign on Sundays, where I play Echinacea Belrose, a really tiny little wizard who just tries to make everyone's business their problem. Yes, that's me.
That's an awesome description of Echinacea.
Sunday, that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
What?
It's a
Tune
whole
in.
24 hours.
I don't know who I'm passing it to. Alec, I think.
Alec.
Alec?
In fact, saying that.
In that voice, who are you?
Hi, everybody.
Or Fanny, go.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at Tales Archive. Tonight, I played Finn Reith, Jotunblood fighter. Obviously not a very good one, since he fell unconscious. But you
That's
can
the
find me...
healer's fault.
No, it's not. I didn't communicate. And you can find me as the Archivist Known Realms Celeste tomorrow at Tales Archive.
Hysteria's hottest club.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Hey everybody, I'm Hannah. I've been playing Farryn Balmyar, which, fun fact, literally means barnyard.
Barnyard,
Yep, you
barnyard,
heard me.
barnyard.
Barnyard. I'm a farmsteader. I love animals. And I'm
Dating
not.
profile? What the fuck?
Yeah. Long walks on the sand sea. When I'm not playing Barnyard, you can find me playing Piminia Knackle, everyone's favorite charming gnome bard, over on our sister campaign, Sandsea Saga. Check it out, although, like we said, we're going to be off for the month of October. We have a brand new Heroes of Histaeria campaign launching, and you'll catch some 0 sessions the next few weeks on this channel every Saturday at 6 o'clock Central. Tune in.
Followed by an in-person live session 1.
Oh my
Everybody will
God,
get together.
I'm so
You'll be here, and you'll be here, and
excited.
you'll be here, and you'll be here. And I guess I'll try to make
We'll
it.
all be in that room.
I'll be the problem at the table.
We'll all be here, actually.
Yeah, literally in the room that
Literally,
David's
though.
in.
Guys, I've been your
David.
GM this evening. My name is David. I am the GM of. Oh, look! Do you guys see the spider on camera?
Oh, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Wow.
Let's turn this on my phone.
Don't hurt it.
No, I won't. You can catch
David
me
would
here
never
as the
hurt a
game.
spider.
No, I love spiders. Here, go into the dice cup, little buddy. We'll take you upstairs. There you go. You can catch me as the GM of Unearthed Inheritance and Sandsea Saga, and our new campaign. And you can also catch me over at Tales Archived, where I play
Whistle, the Hobgoblin fighter in the Known Realms Tolesh campaign. Every Sunday. That means tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you have a great weekend, and we will see you tomorrow on Tales Archived. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.